Yeah, I have to wait till it actually gives me the green light. And the button's been pushed. Everybody say hi, 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 hi.
What the
Yeah.
fuck is up, everybody?
Ahoy!
Hello.
Welcome back to mlptg, the Bannermanes. But what will happen today? That is for me to know and you to find out. Oh shit, I forgot the episode date. Welcome to the Bannermanes, episode 121, Nettlekissed. But what will happen today is for me to know you to find out what happened last time. Tangent.
Alright, so last time on the Bannermanes, we went into a ballroom with a mysterious mirror boy playing piano music and mirror figures dancing all around. And the party got a fog machine. Then they went to go investigate stuff, and Tangent turned it on, and some of the figures disappeared. And we ended up agreeing to let the mirror boy meet with Kulinar, but she's away, and he's currently at the CIA for questioning, and that's where we last left off.
Fantastic. Wonderful little summation. And I do believe that there's a little bit of something going on down here with Swift, yeah? Do you want to fill in just the last little, like, where we've left off? Because that's where we're going to start. We're going to start with you, Swift.
Okay. Yes, just the very last thing was that Swift was contacted and told that Magnifique wanted to see him, something in regards to the runway, and so he had gone to meet her at the entrance to the Kalidai party area where the party had first entered in. And waiting with Magnifique, they watched a stretch carriage pull up and the mayor step out.
Yes. Mare stepped out, steam, like, kind of falling from her, like, little carriage. She made an entrance. That would be the best way to put that specifically. She made her entrance, and then stepping out. Where's the one they call Swift? She says, like, looking around. And Magnifique, right next to you, just kind of, like, gives you a little bit of a nudge. He thinks that you are wanted.
And he'll kind of blink at the nudging, and then he'll look back down the staircase. Well, I'll be here when she wants to come enter the party.
Yeah, she does that, you know, the pose on the chair again. And she looks, like, left and right. I mean, naturally, there are other people around her that, you know, probably are either trying to ask her questions that are not even related.
Imagine he is standing at the top of the steps, so he's in view.
Oh, yeah, 100%. And she's, like, kind of, like, looking around, and a couple people are pointing up the way. Yeah, I mean, like, looking left, looking right, she sees you standing next to Magnifique. And somewhat casually, she puts on her sunglasses first, nose up into the air, and then she starts walking forward. Magnifique just kind of, like, leans over to you a little bit. She kind of just, like, butters slightly. Prepare yourself.
I've got everything under control. And he'll hold a hoof up to his head, and he'll kind of flick it in, like, a small salute, as he would do as a sailor towards Nettlekissed as she approaches. Ah, Nettlekissed! It's very nice to see you again.
Same. She says, totally not exactly sounding like the same. Charmed.
It's quite the entrance you got.
Could have been better.
I know the feeling.
And then,
it's hard to feel perfect sometimes, isn't it?
Yeah. You know, some of us have standards, at least. And she gives, like, a passing glance to Magnifique, who raises her eyebrows. What was that supposed to mean? Nothing. I just have to say that your latest collection was interesting. And she gives, like, a glance to you, Swift. But, my dear, you should know that fashion is more about just utility. Nettlekissed, always a pleasure. I see you're still chasing trends. Trying to cater to every creature under the sun, but as always I remain focused on creating wearable art that can keep up with the adventurous spirits of Estheon. There's a few cameras that like click in the back, but they've ultimately stopped to listen pretty much between the thing.
No, in all fairness, that's exactly what she's done. If you've caught any glances at the marvelous red dragon scale leather armor she's crafted for me.
Yeah, give me a sense motive.
Sense motive. Let me
Yeah.
find it. He will, let's see, well, he's probably not wearing it, obviously, but...
Awesome. So kind of like from like a passing glance that you get, perhaps an expression like after that. Here's one thing that I feel like you'd pick up on. Your suit is fucking awesome, and she knows it. But it doesn't seem to stop her trying to put down, give it like a less than admirable look, right? And behind her, as she gives you that look, I mean, you see just there's a couple others that you probably hadn't seen before that are following or getting their pictures taken. Part of like her entourage almost, though, it's clear that, just like you guys are models for Magnifique, those are hers. You see like two people specifically, like a zebra who's just kind of like posing around, and a griffin who's next to them, being kind of fruity would be the word to use. I can't handle all these cameras. You hear in the back. But he's being dramatic. Like, he says that, and then completely starts posing. Right? It's too much. No. Oh, stop. Right? that's his thing. She rolls her eyes a little bit. Nettlekissed kind of like looks at Magnifique between these two of you again, but addresses Magnifique again. Oh, darling, you do have a knack for designing things for the rough and tumble crowd, but fashion should inspire and elevate, don't you think? My creations empower each individual to embrace their uniqueness, something your functional designs can't quite achieve. It actually makes like Magnifique's like smirk flicker a little bit. Your designs are indeed a spectacle, Nettlekissed, but let me remind you, Estheon is a land of adventure, and my apparel has proven its worth time and time again. While your designs may turn heads at a party, mine are made for those who aren't afraid to make a statement while exploring the world. And there's like a... She opens her mouth as if to speak.
Well, it sounds to me like the two of you have two different areas of the market covered. I think it's nice that you're both able to offer such versatility to a vast population.
Sounds like a diplomacy check to me.
Yeah, it does. Oh,
hell yeah!
I think it's fine.
No, yeah, those are public. And she squints. They squint at each other for a second. Nettlekissed opens her mouth. She looks like she's about to retort, but then doesn't. And she like looks back. Come, we have people to impress, unlike some people, she says to some of her models, and she goes in. And she starts like walking past you guys.
I do appreciate what I got to meet you the first time. I'm excited to see what you bring out on your runway with your any gestures to your friends.
Best of luck.
I mean, pretty good standing when you pointed me in the direction of Magnifique.
Oh yeah, and you actually see her ears, like they flick back for a second. You get the horsey impression of just like, you know that feeling of just like, fuck, I fucked up, right? Like, like that's yeah, like very briefly, like that's the impression. Yeah. And almost sparing her have to respond to that, you hear another familiar voice. Oh my fucking god!
Oh, no.
Ugh.
And a certain Misty is like running right toward Nettlekissed, who immediately makes her ears perk up again. Ah, Misty, they say. They immediately go forward toward each other, and they start doing like the best Kieran friends forever, like hoof bumps and rump taps, you know, like the whole,
Oh no.
yeah. Oh my fucking god, you came today. You knew I was coming. Oh, I know, but I couldn't wait.
Swift starts to rub his ear a little bit.
Yeah.
It's very high pitched.
there is squealing. Oh my god, girlfriend, you have to see what the fuck this one Bellmare is doing at the succubus right now. And you know, she looks over. What are they doing? I don't know. Starcy, what are you doing?
Oh no.
At the succubus?
Yeah, apparently you're doing something. What are you doing?
Put him on the spot.
How embarrassing is it? She's gearing
Is
up.
it embarrassing or is it amazing?
Look,
Maybe you're
Misty-
making a giant pyramid of champagne glasses.
Misty is
Okay.
either impressed by whatever the fuck you're doing, or completely fucking beside herself at seeing you fail at whatever you're doing. So
You know,
Maybe she's
Okay, okay,
dancing.
let's make a
You
roll.
should
Let's make a
roll.
roll. Let's make a roll.
yeah,
Let's
make a roll for it. Let's.
Maybe she's dancing on the tables and it's so incredible everyone's speechless, even though she's drunk.
I think. Let's say drunk. I think drunk should be part of it because Sarcy definitely is using her access behind the bar to get that hair of the dog in her.
wonderful.
Seeing as it's still kind of early, but let's say she's like serving, like every drink she's serving, she's also like drinking, and she's drinking with all the customers, and she's maybe tricking people into playing games of chance. So
Never too early to start.
I'm about to strangle you.
oh, you're not there. You're not there. You're not there.
I will strangle you.
Okay,
Yeah.
she's losing a couple games because she's drunk, but it's fine.
Yeah. And by the
We're
time
doing like a cups and balls thing. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Everybody, come closer. Come look at put somebody. You're going to lose. I mean, win. I don't know.
Yeah, you actually see there's like a hooded figure at your particular table, Sarcy, who's kind of keeping like her face hidden, but you know, it definitely is a she. And she's like she put like, this is probably one of the rounds where Sarcy probably actually lost, right? Just not very much,
Yeah.
but you know, like a few, like a few gold, maybe a platinum here and there. She like raises her bet, plays a good hand.
Ah, you have the eagle eyes, madame. You're very good at this.
Thank you, she says. I learned from the best.
Would you like to play another round? Or would you like to order another round?
And she flicks you a gold, just a gold piece. I'll take one more.
All right, Sarcy's special paralyzer coming right up, and she goes back to make a paralyzer. In a tall college glass, 1 shot vodka, 1 shot coffee liqueur, fill 2/3 with root beer, and then top the glass with milk.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Damn.
Nice.
This is one of our specialties today, ma'am. This is just for you, and thank you for ordering at the Succubus. Then she goes to the ramble of remember to thank the Crescent Wing Hotel for providing the services throughout the gala this weekend.
Yes.
And then she takes the sip herself from the drink before handing it over.
Oh my god.
But let's see. Can she sneak it? Oh my god! No.
Oof.
Yeah.
2 5s in a row.
I mean, maybe it was just her hood. You know, that's probably blocking just that little bit of a view or whatever. But she doesn't seem to react, at least when you do that. Takes the drink. Thank you. Hey, you wouldn't have happened to see a jackpot around, have you?
Okay. She gets. Sarcy squints. Listen, only I called jackpot. And then Cersei goes from serving her to sitting with her. She kind of takes a seat across from her.
Yeah. And
Who is this?
and she just kind of like she doesn't really move. She sips her drink a little bit. Sip, sip, sip. Well, and let me just check something here. I just need to double check. Yeah. She pulls out an issue of the Gala Daily, right? Kind of like
Yes.
presses her hoof to it, and it goes back to the previous day's like issues, specifically the one where they're going over the good, the bad, and the unsightly, right? And turns it towards you. Apparently, his reputation precedes him, and like pushes it toward you. Where you see on there, it does label him as jackpot.
What?
It does.
Did it always do that?
Yeah.
Hey, I want to check this shit. Hang on, let me go back.
Go to
Over the
newsstand. It's in there.
revisions.
I'm I like she is actually very reading the newspaper right now.
Yeah, like the
Okay.
You're right.
Control F Jack.
Yes, Jackpot's article was he was in the bad, and Jackpot was truly the hardest one to find on this list. But I finally was able to track track down his name from one of his good friends and longtime ball goer, a pimp named Buckback.
Oh, okay.
He seemed to know the pony quite.
Friends.
Yes, he seemed to know the pony quite well, and inquiring more about him, my own perception of him seems to align with his. What can I say? He's good at evading evading me, and I'm intrigued at what I had gleaned from his rather sly personality. I'm cautious yet curious to know more, but that's all I'm going to say on the matter. If you know, you know, right? Winky face.
If you know, you know.
Yes.
You know.
Cersei mutters to herself, well, I don't know how that got out, but maybe I need to stop saying it so loud.
And she kind of like sips. Yeah. Word tends to get out when you get drunk on someone else's drink and then start spouting their name everywhere, huh?
She just nods, ignoring what she said.
Who is this person you're talking to, Sarsaparilla? I apologize for missing that.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
It's a hooded figure. We don't know.
Oh.
I bet it's
I'm
Crazy
not
Eights.
going to pry. Jackpot is around, but whether you see him or not will be his choice.
And
He has also learned from the best. And she
yeah.
winked.
And kind of like in one like third drink, I guess. She kind of like finishes off the drink, sets it back onto the table, and stands up. Very well. And if you see him, she looks over to you.
Would you
Tell
like
him-
me to relay a message?
Yes. Tell him I'll be at the auction. And then
Will
she
do.
leaves.
Oh, I shouldn't drink so early. I think I'm seeing people. Ugh.
Cersei's a day drinker? She's a wine mom?
Yes, absolutely.
That's
He's absolutely a wine aunt.
That's probably around the time when Misty, Nettlekissed, perhaps Magnifique, Swift, and any other Schrodingers who want to join that little thing stumble in on drunk Starcy here. Look, there she is. Look at her.
Wow.
Yes, look at me. Oh, Misty, I thought you left.
No.
I thought you were leaving.
You're fun.
Handshake goes
And
up
you're
to the
not.
bar.
Oh,
And
yeah?
You're supposed to be gone.
Tangent goes up to the bar.
Oh, and wants to order a drink from Cersei.
Is there anything you would like? I didn't take you for a day drinker. Shouldn't you be spending your day worshiping the sun instead of hunkering down?
It's
and
fine. I'm having a drink to celebrate while we're in Caladai. I don't get out much. I want something. Do you have anything like a catnip infused liqueur?
I got something like catnip. She looks down. It's just fucking cocaine.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Hell, I can. Yeah, I got.
Oh,
You know, let me
God.
wait something
Tangent
up.
does catnip?
Let me
Catnip
whip
something.
something up for you.
wait, was that in the bar or did you just have it?
She just has it.
Oh, it's fucking bar service. Of course, there's fucking like a little baggie of Coke going around. How the fuck do you think bars are run?
Sarsi, with your checks and the fact that you are just the level that you are, I mean, you've probably stumbled upon a little bit of a black market here at the goddamn ball.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
Rich
I've been
billionaires,
here
of course, they're gonna have cocaine on them. Like
The place is called the
God bless
Succubus.
the bar.
it's called the Succubus.
You can suck up all that cocaine.
Yeah, exactly.
What
So-
the fuck?
Although it's probably called cocaine with a K, because Kieran variants.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is Kieran very special.
Kieran just make all the narcotics and ask
Very
him.
special.
Yeah, Kieran's truly make every narcotic known to man, don't they?
Turns out the chocolate factory has other uses too. I mean, don't they need cocoa for chocolate?
True.
Okay, well, so what Sarsi will do is that if you've ever heard of a Caesar, a very Canadian drink, she's gonna start making you a Caesar, which is a very good morning drink. But instead of rimming the glass with Caesar salt, she fucking rims the glass with Coke.
What?
Oh my
Ah,
god.
this is like it is a extract of catnip. I think you're gonna like this very much.
I think you're gonna have to give me a deception check for that one. But
Yeah.
Burrito.
All right, let's see if
Wait,
we can...
It's
Oh my
white.
oh
God.
lordy.
Ooh.
Wait, is Tangent gonna get addicted by this without knowing it?
It depends on her fortitude, say.
Oh my.
No, play this out.
She's a
Let's see how this
workhorse.
goes.
Yeah, let's see that
I
fortitude.
made this drink
They get
extra
foresight.
strong for you because we're friends.
All right, if you're taking it, Tangent, I'm gonna need that fortitude save.
Okay.
Let me find out the.
Like,
Jeez,
I don't
get
have
this
a
around.
I don't have a sheet on. I mean, I don't have tokens, so I have to pull up the thing.
Oh yes.
This should be public.
Oh my
Nice.
god.
As a war priest, you do not give a shit. In fact, like, you obviously taste something weird on there. It just gives it a little bit of
Okay.
an extra kick, though, Tangent. It's quite good.
It's quite good. It's
Um,
quite good.
Not
Okay.
addicted though.
Not addicted, though.
Tangent's pupils just take up the whole of her eye like that funny cat.
You see it. You see everybody. Everybody is catnip. This is what
Okay.
normally happens.
You're right.
Quaaludes.
Here, I got
look
an
weird.
image.
Oh no, she's gotten an image.
It's just a cute cat, but it is big.
Oh
They
god.
were so fucking good. The scale tip needed to stop making them.
Oh man.
Tangent
Oh,
just
boy.
downs the whole thing. It's pretty good.
Oh my.
I'm dead. Wow.
Let's see.
I'm glad you like my drinks. It's been a while since I've tended bar.
Hmm.
Misty is
Uh-oh.
like Misty just like watched you do that, Tangent, and she's just like blinking.
Mm.
What a fucking champion.
Holy fucking
Like,
yeah.
yeah, holy shit, Tangent. I didn't know you were so cool.
I think I might want one of those.
Yeah, like Misty actually rings one up. She just like taps some platinum on the table. No words. Like she's
Oh
just
my
like.
god.
Oh, are we just
They
gonna
do drugs
get
as well.
fucking cocaine drinks now?
I mean,
Let's do it.
Is-
Well,
is
since
that
I've
what
got
we
the
do?
rimmer
Pumped up
set up.
clerics.
Yeah, I guess Cersei will make Misty a fucking
Who is making this?
a quote unquote catnip Caesar.
what was the question, Triple?
I'm curious who made this stuff. This is a high level drug.
Yes, it's a pretty.
Darcy did.
It's, it's something like that. It was likely bought off some drunk billionaire here at the.
Using my heritage from Scale Tip, since I originally lived there, would I be able to identify the substance just from being on the glass?
You could give me a crafting check.
You can
Sure.
order one.
And
Or
she
order
she
one,
did actually want to order one, but I'm just curious if I would know what it is first.
No.
Yeah, just give me one. It looks good. This'll.
All right, a round of catnip Caesars for everybody. Okay.
You know
Just
what,
running through so
Ophi,
much
I'm
money.
gonna help you with that. If that doesn't work, I'm gonna fucking take this as a case. I want to know where the fuck this thing comes from.
Oh my god!
It's like you're making one for everyone, Ophi. Or Cersei.
Okay. As she starts grabbing more glasses with like her wings and everything, she starts going into like overtime mode. It's rim glass, fucking pouring fucking just like out of 3 different bottles of vodka and fucking and
Totally
getting
Coke.
clam juice straight from the clam. She like grabs a clam out of the fucking thing, shucks it right in front of you, and fucking squeezes its juice out into the drink.
I imagine that like Jane during all of this bellhop is like has probably been talking to you like I don't know how she keeps getting as big a tips as she does, you know, like just to the side and
Oh,
like she just doesn't know how Cersei's doing it.
don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
You
It's
take
not
Maybe
necessary,
if
I'll tell you that.
you put some effort in, Jane, you would know what it is like to get a big dip. Okay. She's just
Ooh.
continues working.
Wait, hang on a second. The recognized thing should be blind, right?
Yes.
No, I'm rolling for this.
Okay. You've found what seems to be some variant of the drug hype.
Hype?
Hype?
I've never heard of the hype drug.
It's like
cocaine.
it's pretty much cocaine. Yeah. Hang on. Hype.
Okay.
Let me grab.
Jet.
Let me
Hype
grab,
theme.
like here.
Yeah,
click it,
I'm not familiar with that journal
Line
entry.
drop.
click it in chat there. You can see a little bit about hype.
Okay.
Gotta get
alright.
Skooma.
So pretty much for a minute, your eyes go wide, and those who are imbibing in some hype here just like get probably like if you didn't make a save against it, or I guess you wanted to get to stage 1 for the effects, you come quickened technically, so you get like all super fucking hyper and fast. But then like
Stupefied.
yeah, then you become stupefied and drained for like the rest of that minute. Like after, whew, like
Whoa, you guys, slow down. You're supposed to savor this drink. This is a very savory drink.
everybody who took that, I'm gonna need another fortitude save against addiction.
Just. I'm sorry for drugging the party.
Oh
don't be
no.
funny.
Oh, it's still a success. It's still a success.
Okay.
That is still a success. Yes, success. There we go.
Can you literally just call this episode Bannermanes on crack?
I'm just
It's
gonna
not
stare at this. I'm not
crack.
actually gonna drink it.
Wait, is
Bellhop,
crack the
what
good
the-
stuff or the bad
That's the
stuff?
bad stuff.
Bellhop,
Crack
why did you
stuff
even
Yeah.
order a
kills.
drink? You're supposed to be working right now. I've been working
I'm-
double shift
I'm
because you're.
studying.
What are you doing, you lazy shit?
Hold the fucking phone. Hold the fucking. First of all, get some of fucking this. Right now.
What is she? What is the drug that Bellhop has brought to the function?
Blood out coffee.
So cocaine in the coffee. There's nothing different about this.
Oh, I may be late, but at least I'm not drunk on the job. Now, second of all.
I would rather be drunk on the job than late. If you're late, you make less money. If you're drinking on the job, you're having fun.
I mean, hey, one of my sysadmins is literally drunk on the job all the time, and everyone loves her.
There's nothing more fun than programming on the job. Chill.
You hit that
There's
ball,
nothing,
you
there's nothing better
program
than
like a
driving.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got nothing for it. Fuck.
Let me tell you, Cersei, you've definitely been gathering a clientele, as it were, just by way of people who can afford high tier drugs.
Oh no.
Seedy folk.
Am I dealing at the fucking sucky? Okay, fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Pretty much. Like, I mean, like, obviously it's like drug deals, so it's very under the table, it's very hush hush. But I mean, like I keep saying, like they're fucking rich assholes. Like, of course
Yeah.
they're gonna want cocaine. Like it's like not all of them, obviously. It's just like the couple there that get
There's a couple code names in the industry, I'm assuming. Of
Yeah.
Like, you want to add this to your drink?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
give me the salt.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
Okay, I'll rim the glass, buddy. I'll just.
Yes. Meanwhile,
Some of that Kieran snout.
Moon Planner,
On the
Yes.
slopes.
you were approached by an agent within the CIA intelligence headquarters over here. Agent 6, as it were.
Ah, Agent 6, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Moon Planner, and Fireheart as well. He gives a curt little nod. So, you are here to question our individual?
Yeah, I got word that y'all had a bit of a situation.
Absolutely, yes. Your friends managed to bring him in. He didn't seem like he was very much resistant to do so. I think one of them gave him a mirror, and he has since just been kind of like looking at that.
He's not been making copies of himself, has he?
Not as far as we've seen. They told him don't do that or they're going to have to do bad things, and as far as he seems concerned, he doesn't really care for those bad things.
And I trust you've upped security to make sure that he's not able to escape this time, right?
Yes, there has been some improvements. As it turns out, he says, it was not entirely the newbie's fault. There's apparently some sort of aura around the guy. Makes him seem less significant. What a curse. She shakes her head a little bit. Must have affected him some way, and he just managed to slip between the cracks.
Interesting. And what of the others who were left behind? Have they been dealt with?
Others, she says, like, I forget, did you guys tell Agent 6 about the 4 that you guys had in the crystal
I
ball?
don't think so.
Yeah, you guys did not
No.
tell Agent
Yeah,
6.
no,
about-
Yeah,
we
we
all
forgot
forgot about
about
that.
those.
Moon Planner would not mention it.
Yeah. Well, he is right over here. Still waiting for you.
All right. Barhard, you ready to get back to work?
And she kind of like pushes up her glasses.
Oh.
Certainly, though it's been a long time since I've interrogated someone.
Technically, we're always on the job. Let's get to it.
Is Electra here? Sorry.
Electra, I think,
She's
is in
not
the
with
succubus.
them. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's only Moon Planner and Fireheart there.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
I'm trying to remember this guy's name. I'm gonna go over my logs real quick because I'm pretty sure I wrote it down.
His name would be Translucence, and they would inform you that.
That's it.
Now, as you enter this particular room, like it's small, and actually I can pull up something here because I had a thing actually. Let's see. This would be a good little
Map time?
Map time. A little bit of map
time.
Yes. There's Moon Planner, and where is Fireheart? I need to find it. Oh, no, hold on. Where is... I keep forgetting their name. The Sacred Skeins, that's the one, Fireheart. Activate this map and disable some lighting things so people can kind of see things.
We need a token view with... Oh, there we go.
Yep. And we got Translucence. You kind of just like enter a door wherein they have you like touch, like it doesn't actually go anywhere, but like you put your hoof up with authorized personnel, and it pretty much like zips you into one of those spaces effectively. Here, split between a bunch of different rooms, you actually do spy that there is one particular individual who is over there. Probably the only individual that's in here at the moment. Still looking at the mirror, but generally just like, not saying anything.
This is a prison?
This
It
is
looks more like a courtyard.
yeah,
A
this
floating island.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is where they're keeping them.
It's an extra
All right.
dimensional prison.
All right.
Yeah. All right, Moon Planner, what are you doing?
was about to say, did we step through some interdimensional portal?
Yeah, it was just like a teleportation thing, just like in this direction.
All right. So Moonplaner is going to be listening to this guy as he approaches, not saying anything, but he's going to walk up slowly.
All right, are you giving Fireheart any cues to follow or stay behind?
Moonplaner's going to trust her to follow his cue.
Well, what is that cue? I need to know if you want me to follow it.
I said cue, I meant lead. Follow his lead.
Okay.
All right. Is he saying anything, or is he being silent?
He seems to be just muttering to himself little nothings that like into the mirror a little bit. The closer you get, the more your ears prick up. You can kind of hear that he's probably saying something like just being woe be me, sort of like little just phrases to himself as he looks into the mirror like, I'm never getting my friends back, ain't I? You know, like.
And on that, Moonplaner will speak up. Well, your friends have been causing a great deal of trouble for us.
Huh? And he looks around like he just noticed you here.
Good morning.
Who are you?
My name is Moonplanter of the Sacred Schemes. This is my associate, Fireheart. We had some questions regarding your recent activities. Would you mind opening up to us?
I mean, he like sits back toward the wall, kind of crosses his arms a little bit. I'm an open book. Translucent, you might say.
Yes, Translucence. That is your name, isn't it?
Yes.
How did you come by that name?
Look at me. And he pulls back his hood. And, like, I mean, his mirror phase isn't actually that reflective. It's more see-through.
That's unusual.
I'm a joke to them.
Oh. Bit of an outcast, are you?
And he's like, he doesn't answer to that necessarily. He just kind of like looks to the side. I might as well be. They don't take me on their raids. They don't tell me things. They're like, oh, Translucence, why don't you do damage control? They make me play the piano. It's almost like they don't even care about me. Nobody cares about me. And as a matter of fact, give me a will save.
Maybe a will save, oh.
Yeah. This dude seems to be kind of emitting a fairly up there aura. And for the moment, as he speaks about this, Moonplaner, just for like a brief couple seconds before your attention's brought back, it's quite like literally like whatever the fuck he's saying, you could just care less. Like this, like you just have this feeling, this mental effect come over you where it just makes you not even care about what the hell he's saying for a second. And then you're brought back to it, right?
Huh.
Well, let's
I want to know
not
what that
focus-
will effect is.
Let's not focus on that for now. Let's bring our attention back to the reason why you came here. Why did you come to Kaladai, and why did you attack the castle?
I didn't attack the castle. I tried asking politely, but what did she say? No. No! I won't give it to you. I didn't even
She.
attack her.
She? Who do you mean?
Dragon. Up at the castle. Her. And he
Oh,
looks
do you
like...
mean-
He
Go
gestures
ahead.
somewhere, but, you know, there's no windows or anything here, so, you know, it's hard to see where he's kind of pointing to, but, you know, he's talking about the castle.
Do you mean Mainstitch Koanor?
Yeah. She has the mirror, and they wanted to steal it from her. They mounted this whole thing, and I kept my lips shut like a good little boy. And I tried suggesting. I was like, maybe if you don't want this ivory drop coming to mess everything up, perhaps we should just ask. And they were like, no, we have to take it for ourselves. Huh. Brutes, all of them.
How long have you been a part of the other mirrors?
I can't recall.
Well, you weren't always like this, were you?
No,
Something
I've been
happened
like
to you
this
that-
as long as I can remember.
Do you ever recall being a pony?
Kind of blinks. No, why would I? I've always been a mirror.
Well, we both represent the Bannermanes, and ever since we've encountered others like you, they've caused us nothing but trouble. Attacking us, attacking the civilian population, not just here in Kaladai, but in Holdbeck as well.
That does seem to be their MO, doesn't it?
It's very unfortunate. I think there's a possibility to where we can work together, possibly achieve the same goals. But it's not possible if you're going to be counting us as your enemy and attacking us.
You can help me get the mirror?
I can't help you get the mirror. Calm down. Please calm down. I imagine this must be very traumatic for you. Being left behind by your fellows, not trusted, not treated as an equal.
Yeah, and I mean, technically you'd have a chance to attack for opportunity. He definitely casts summon instrument, and it's quite literally piano in the room. He just starts playing it.
Moonplanner is going to okay, so in the downtime, Moonplanner has gone over wing signals to the party. Fireheart would have been a part of that. He gives her the wing signal to watch his back and be ready.
Yep.
All right. Because I remember that was an issue, and you're like, really? Did you teach anybody what those signals meant?
Yep.
So I have recently.
Yes.
All right. So Moonplanner is going to approach him. Can we say the piano's here?
Yeah. It's just like in a square. It's kind of like sitting at it. Once again, singing the song that he was singing before, like, I am a mirror, lost and alone. I am a mirror, no place to call home.
And Moonplanner is going to gently extend his hoof and put it on the back of his to disrupt his playing.
He stops for a second. Stop that! Moves your hand away. I play with my feelings.
Well, we're not the audience for this.
He looks at you, and then his little mirror-esque eyes behind the mirror start to tear up. You don't like my song, do you?
Unfortunately, no. But it is possible, mind you, that I can find someone who would genuinely appreciate your music.
The others seem to appreciate my music. Except for that cat, the orange one. She played better than me.
Orange cats, holy aura about her, wears a white robe.
Oh yes, thought that she was holier than thou when she got all of my friends' attention. What was she playing? Chopsticks? Chopsticks!
That must have been an exceptional rendition of Chopsticks.
Exceptional, he says, and he starts he pretty much starts trying to play playing Chopsticks, but he's doing it so angrily suddenly that it's like he's fucking up notes. It's just like he's just fucking going at it. And then he kind of looks up. That's what she sounds like.
I can see you're a very emotionally driven individual. And in my experience, music can be a very powerful expression of those emotions. But if you're filled with negative emotions all the time, then it can reflect in the music you make. Can you think of a positive feeling within you and then express that through your piano?
I'll try. And he looks at the piano for a second. A literal minute goes by where he's looking at the piano. I can't think of anything. Fireheart's gonna roll a knowledge check here, because she's your NPC, she's helping out a little bit. So, get an Arcana roll. See what she has any input on. She seems just as puzzled as you are at this particular conundrum. And kind of looks over. At the piano. What happens if you don't play that piano? They get angry with me.
Who does?
Myself.
When you say yourself, you kind of mentioned a plurality there.
I get angry at myself when I don't play.
Do you play any other instruments?
And he kind of blinks. He looks down. Yes, I play all sorts. And then he casts a spell again, summon instrument. And like glass harmonica.
Yeah.
Yeah, he summons one of those in. He starts to do the thing. And additionally, unless you're stopped, he's gonna cast like something cool here. He's gonna kind of cast like he casts a spell around you that kind of like adds in some extra instrumentation to like the whole thing. He starts it off with the glass harmonica and then switches to probably switches it back to like a bassoon as he kicks off a song, and I'm gonna play it in here because it's pretty great. And it's very slow. It's very methodical. They like this one in particular.
Do you know how many other mirrors are still here?
He kind of thinks. Well, there's me. And that's
Clearly.
it. Here, anyway.
Only you here.
Yes.
Are there others?
Probably. I sung most of them back.
Out of character, did he say he sung most of them back?
Yeah.
What do you mean you sung most of them back?
I told you, they put me on damage control.
What exactly does that mean?
Speeds up a little bit and is playing a little bit. It means every time they fuck up, they send me in to go play the piano. He says, mimicking, mimicking piano playing for a second before resuming his bassoon playing. And they get called back to, well, the central mirror. And this cycle repeats. He rolls his eyes a little bit. They always forget me. I'm always left behind to pick up the pieces, he says. Starts crying again.
This central mirror, is it a base of operations or a hideout you work from?
He looks like he's about to answer. He starts, and then his, mirror actually cracks. It goes, I can't say.
Oh, goodness. I'm very familiar with that. I'm sorry to put you on the spot that way. Are you okay? Do you need medical attention?
No. I hurt myself today just to see if I could feel this is nothing.
Well, the honest tones of the music you're playing, it's making me feel a bit nervous. Although this part right here, this is kind of neat. He starts bobbing his head up and down.
And he kind of nods. Indeed, I do rather find it a fancy one, he says. He'll start to dance himself, and for once you actually see him smile. Yes, he's smiling. He starts to get a little more bouncy with it. Yes, I sure do love this song.
This is the kind of music I'd want to listen to while I'm working.
It certainly is one of my favorite tunes. They love it. I love it when I play it.
This is certainly better than what you were playing on the piano earlier.
You should tell that orange cat that. I bet she'd like to hear this. I'd make her so jealous.
No doubt about that. So listen, since you can't discuss the central mirror, I'm not going to force you to. I don't want you to hurt yourself. We've heard from others that you're associated with someone named the Godfather. Are you familiar with him?
He says. Not so much associated, we're just partners. I suppose that counts under association, doesn't it? Look at me, flubbing on my words. Yes, yes, the Godfather, he says, like a big drawn out whatever. He likes to acquire artifacts, and he wants ours, I think, or at least I hope getting it. He won't keep it, though. It's ours. I want that mirror. Well, we want that mirror, he says.
Yes, when I met your kind in Holbeck, they were after the artifacts that were kept in the museum. There was a historical museum. Do you know what the Godfather is doing with these artifacts?
Collecting them. I don't know why. I'm not part of his structure. No, you'll have to go ask the card people about that one.
The cod people? What do you mean?
No, the card people! You know. And then he, like, mimics dealing out a deck of cards.
Oh, the card people.
Yes.
Out of character, meanly, would a society check reveal who the card people are?
Yeah, you can certainly try. It could be hard. I kind of feel like you'd probably have to have certain feats to glean this particular information. Or a background as such.
Trying to think. Yeah, tanning lore is not going to cut it. But I will try.
The card people. You think card people. So you start thinking about it a little bit more, and you get a vague idea that probably who he's talking about are similar to the kinds of people that Triple was probably trying to help when you guys were in Holbeck. Not the mirrors, but the other like jackals that were kind of around. They're after something else. Maybe not sure what that exactly is, but they're probably part of whatever he's talking about here.
The card people, are they associated in any way with the jackals?
Well, of course, that's what I just said. They know about that whole thing. The jackals are just one big thing, he says, emphasizing the word thing with his hand, I guess his robes, because he doesn't really have hooves, he just kind of floats there, and rolls his eyes again. Honestly, I don't know why they would go after whatever they're going after. The mirror is the only thing that really matters.
What did the jackals do for the Godfather?
I don't know. I'm not part of the jackals. Perhaps you should go arrest one of them.
Well, they've been very uncooperative thus far. I can't say I've personally encountered them that I'm aware of.
And,
your music is getting very intense now.
Oh, yes, they do that. And he gestures toward the little orchestra around. He's kind of stopped playing his bassoon for a second, but he's still, like, humming along and, conducting them along, that kind of thing. He seems to be in his element. He's a lot more talkative when the music's going.
Yeah, when the trombones start kicking in, Moonplanter's actually paying attention to this massive orchestra that's playing now.
Yeah, like you hear it throughout this whole thing. Like they're probably in these other rooms that are around here. Like this is the orchestra that's constructed around you. The little central table here, however, like the ball turns yellow, almost like a warning, and kind of like you yourself as somebody who's authorized to be in here and do the interrogation, probably get like a little bit of a feeling that that's just telling you like, hey, warning, there's magic in the area.
Right. Does Moonplanter feel affected by this music in any way, or is he just enjoying it?
Yeah, no, he's not like he hasn't like forced you to roll a save or anything. It's just music, and this place is set up to be like, hey, like she said, like it detects magic, like, and so yes, this is a magical effect, and it's not in the interviewer's control. So
Moonplanter, like during this part especially, he's just entranced. And then as everything goes silent, his attention goes back to Translucence.
Yes, and he kind of like opens his eyes a little bit. I bet she'd love it. Maybe it would be so good. She'd give you the mirror. And if she doesn't, I suppose we could call in the cat. I'm sure he could play her ear off. Or so she, sorry.
Translucence, that was incredible. I've never
Thank
heard
you.
I've never heard a single pony or mirror in this case perform music so beautifully.
Thank you, thank you. And he gives like a little bit of a bow. You know, that really means a lot to me.
Moonplaner is going to walk on the other side. He jumps a little bit. Oh, he almost got me there. He's going to walk to the other side right here, and he's going to sit down next to him.
And yeah, he kind of just like, he puts himself in like the center of the room, like right over here. And Fireheart, just like as he kind of moves there, he goes like right over here, sits down.
Oh, did that make you a little uncomfortable?
And she kind of just like pushes up her glasses a little bit. I'm just keeping an eye out. And he kind of like looks over. Ugh, your Kieran friend is. He looks disdainful at her. I don't think she trusts me much.
Well, she is keeping an eye out. You know, unfortunately, due to the actions of your fellow mirror cultists, we do have to take precautions.
Oh, I'm sure she is keeping an eye out. All four of them. Ha ha ha. Fireheart like kind of flushes a little bit. He's deep Kieran sigh. There's a little bit of a Kieran flame that comes out. Heard it all before. And he kind of looks back. Regardless, you seem nice at least.
Well, thank you. Translucence, have you ever met the Godfather before?
No. Why would I? I don't really care about him.
Well, your fellow cultists are certainly in cahoots with them.
They also don't care about him, I could assure you that.
Are you simply being used by the Godfather?
Hold on. Who are you calling cultists? He says, looking offended.
Oh, my apologies. It's an unfortunate designation that's been given to you and your fellow mirrors.
But uncouth. Uncouth. Can I see the mirror now? Can we go see her?
Just a moment. Excuse me. And Moonplaner's going to whisper. He's like, I'm not sure what other information we're supposed to glean from this. He seems cooperative to a point, but he's completely fixated on a mirror.
She kind of like looks over. Yeah, that seems to be the case. Maybe we could bring this back to the others?
I just wish we could get more out of him. Triple, I think, might know something about the jackals.
Might be good to get him in here.
It might. I think so. Yeah, and it might ease him and coax him into giving a little bit more information if we brought Tangent in here. See if she can be impressed with his music.
Oh no.
Alright, so I take it you're leaving the interrogation room?
Yeah, Moonplaner will turn back to him. Sorry we have to cut this short briefly, but we will return.
Of course, once again on my own, he says, slumping back. I'm used to it. See you later.
Of course. And would you mind giving me the mirror? I think if you keep practicing your music like that last piece you just played, you'll definitely impress a lot of ponies.
No, I want this mirror.
The mirror is a bit of a distraction.
It's not a mirror. Look, it's not a distraction. Look, he says, like looking at it, and he's totally distracted by it. It looks so pretty, and I look so pretty, and I don't usually see myself.
Moonplaner is... He's going to roll Sense Motive.
Go for it.
Because trying to figure out is this part of some spell, or is he up to something nefarious?
Well, if it's part of some spell, you're going to be rolling Arcana. But Sense Motive would be his motive. If you're giving Fireheart the signal, though, she'll look up. She'll do Arcana. He's ensure such things, yeah. Tag teaming, the two of you have determined that, no, it doesn't really seem to be a trick. He is quite literally just infatuated with this mirror. And by all means, with your sense motive and the trust no one thing, like, you're kind of getting the impression it's probably best to leave him with the mirror on account that, like, it seems to just be placating him, more or less.
Okay, so long as he's not making copies of himself, we'll leave it be.
It's, yeah, it's kind of like giving a baby a pacifier. You know, just, okay, here you go. Like, hold on to this for a second.
All right.
And once again, of course, Fireheart says the following, you know, the statement that was said before. Just a reminder, if you use that mirror for anything nefarious, we won't hesitate to crack you. And she says it for a moment, turning into like a Neric, just to get the point across. And he kind of like, fine, I will be a good boy.
I'm sure that won't be necessary at all. But thank you for keeping yourself under control. We'll return shortly.
Awesome. Back to the center you guys go, wherein you're let out by Agent 6. And move back toward here. Probably to the succubus, where Tangent is looking around at people with big ol' eyes.
Moonplanner would let Agent 6 know we'll be returning shortly with more party members.
Wonderful. And yeah, she kind of gives like a little bit of a bow. Take your time. We'll keep him here as long as we need.
Thank you.
Is Tangent doing the Puss in Boots thing?
What's the... Oh, with the Puss in Boots thing?
No, I think she's just talking.
Yeah, the big eyes. The big eyes
Yeah.
there.
Look, let's see. Give me a big eyes check, Tangent.
Okay.
Would that be diplomacy?
I feel like that
Lore big eyes.
Lore big.
Or
Yeah,
just-
diplomacy would fit, I feel.
Oh, I rolled 1d20.
Oh, what's your diplomacy mod? Let's see. Tangent. Plus your diplomacy of 23. Yeah, she's pretty damn cute. Pretty damn cute indeed. Misty is just like... she's following around Tangent. Like, damn, I didn't know she was such a bad bitch. Like, after like the whole cocaine experience. And then, you know, as probably Moonplanner and them, you guys enter the succubus during this whole thing. Everybody's all in one place. Wonderful. You hear an exclamation from nearby. The new issue! The new issue's just dropped! And you hear the sound of a clock tower dinging 12. It is noon.
What's the issue now?
The issue flips, and like, you guys pull out your own, I guess, copies of it, right? You know, because you guys have your own copies at this point, right? Pull it out, and you see one solitary face on the cover.
She did.
Who is it? What is it?
She did it.
The cringe.
That cringe.
Oh. What face is that? I can't tell.
Yeah. Oh, it's the reveal.
I'll kill her.
Well,
Is that Ophelia?
Yeah.
Opie,
Yeah.
it looks like... Opie, at
Opie,
least
did
they
you
got
just push
your...
your up against the camera?
Should have been a leaf in her mane.
Yeah, she snuck up in a bush to surprise the camera Kieran, and ended up getting
She literally
be
she
fair.
snuck up and said, "Who we spying on?" And so she just slowly picked up her camera, click, and then ran away with the photo. Like, perfect.
To be fair, you kind of brought this up on yourself.
I guess I did. Oh, what was that, Sarcy?
Well, at least they got your good side, I think, right?
Well, it
Well,
could have
it's
been
like
worse.
both sides, actually.
It could have been way worse.
Oh,
Yeah,
What is
but
with
it's
this
just how-
camera, Kieran? I mean, the camera pony? Why does she feel the need to harass us so?
It's
She's
her job.
everywhere.
I don't know. I've gotten pretty good press so far.
Well, you can enjoy your good press on the other side of the bar here. We have
Yeah.
been terrorized.
I even heard some ponies say that even bad press is good press.
I guess he's not wrong there.
This is true, but you know the framing is all wrong.
Flipping into the magazine, you guys spy 2 articles.
Oh.
One by Cammy and one by Pearlescent.
I love that, by the way, Anon. Thank you so much. That's so cool.
That's such a great expression.
If you insist on waging war in the media, then I mean, this is what you're gonna get. If you don't want to play nice to them.
The Cammy one is titled "The Cringe Who Stole the Spotlight."
Oh, you're the cringe, Opie.
And
the cringe.
I'm glad you caught on.
And the pearlescent.
I didn't know what the cringe was, but now I know. It's you.
And the pearlescent article is named "Nettlekissed, the Fashion Visionary, Set to Dazzle Kaladai." I suppose I should ask: are you guys reading? Are you guys bothering to read forward?
Of course.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah, of course.
All right, I'll post this in voice and read along. You flip to the cringe who stole the spotlight, and I just need to start up this right here. Yes. All right, and it starts. Kaladai, a city known for its shimmering elegance and exquisite fashion sense, is holding its prestigious annual event, the Crystal Ball. As a photojournalist for the Kaladaily, I have the pleasure of attending this glamorous affair, capturing the most fabulous moments and outfits of the evening. However, amidst the dazzling crowd of stylish Kirans, one individual stood out like a sore hoof, casting a shadow over the festivities. I refer, of course, to none other than Ophi, or as I have come to call her, the Cringe. The Cringe has been basking in the limelight thanks to her association with renowned designer Magnifique. But as the saying goes, all that glitters is not gold, and dear readers, I've uncovered the truth behind the facade of this up-and-coming model. You're a mean one, Mrs. Cringe. You've got glamour in your smile, but inside's a twisted soul. As I roam the ball, photographing and documenting the splendor, I couldn't help but take notice of the irony of her peculiarly twisted horn. Unlike a normal Kirin's horn, it twists around itself, and much like her horn, the Cringe herself seems to be just as twisted. Ever present by her side seemed to be a strange book, which she clung to as if it held the secrets of the universe. It made me question whether this mysterious tome is the source of her peculiar attitude. Perhaps it contained the confessions of a heart 2 sizes too small? One could only wonder. Even just moments before writing this article, the Cringe's sly behavior didn't go unnoticed. In fact, it was yours truly who spotted her lurking in the shadows, whispering in the corners, and even jokingly, he says, it has like big quotes and it actually jumps off the page a little bit, mentioned spying on other attendees. The nerve of some Kirans. One could only speculate what kind of devious plans she might have been concocting behind that beautiful facade of hers. After I, your humble photojournalist, Cammy, nearly became a victim of her lethal prowess, I couldn't help but wonder how such a beautiful creature could harbor such an icy heart. Some of you may wonder if perhaps I'm being a bit too harsh. Is she really as bad as they say? Well, Mrs. Cringe, in case it wasn't clear, I wouldn't touch you with a 39.5-foot horn. One can only hope that the esteemed designer Magnifique sees the truth behind that facade before it's too late. I'll certainly take it upon myself to ensure she is aware during my interview with her at the auction later this afternoon. Until then,
interview?
Stay sparkly and happy travels. Mwah.
This is a call-out post.
Wow. What? This is one heck of a hit piece.
She called you pretty.
Her eyes.
Yeah,
are...
pretty ugly.
Oh, she called her gorgeous size. On the outside, at least.
She looks like she's twitching a little bit. One of her irises is a different size, so she's just going into that like self-defense preservation mode of just
Hey, if you want to burn something, I'm always here for you.
I hope you learned a valuable lesson today.
You know what the best part about this is? Cammy is grabbing a drink right now and sitting close by just watching you.
Oh.
Which...
She's like looking at you with a big old smile.
I'll show her a plan, and she like crumples up her, like not crumples, but pushes the issue together in on itself, and she's like using it as sort of a stress ball.
What are you gonna do? Hurt me?
No, I'm gonna give you the best damn interview you've ever had in your life.
She takes out a little notepad. By all means.
Darcy!
She's in the middle of pouring a drink. What is it you want, Mrs. Cringe?
And she stops halfway through.
I mean, Opie. I did. That just slipped out. That just slipped out.
4 rounds of that catnip stuff. Pronto.
It's not catnip, right?
Whatever it is. It's
Oh,
great.
She's getting high for the interview.
Catnip for everybody. Fucking.
There's more?
Starts writing
God.
in her
Oh
journal.
my god.
What is
Okay,
happening here?
She makes more. She makes more.
She's
But
just
maybe-
furiously writing as she
But
drinks.
maybe like extra dosed with the fucking hype. Oh god. And what will you be having, Miss Camera Kirin?
Oh, nothing. I think that this is perfect enough. She said.
1-0 coming right up. There's the fucking drink called the nothing.
Opie, are you sure you want to
from the-
interview like this?
She's already told the world that I'm going to be interviewing, or I'm going to be interviewed by her. I'm not going to disappoint them.
Oh no, she was referencing Magnifique in that particular
Oh!
article.
I thought she was talking about me.
No. But that is really funny. Like, she's still ready to interview you if you're offering.
Oh yeah, this is happening.
Hmm.
It's so on.
All right. And she.
You got this, lass?
You know what? Hang on a
Oh, I've
second.
never had something better.
I'm gonna provide you some extra aid here. I'm gonna put my hat right close by and start the recording device.
All right, here are your drinks, ladies. I want to see a pear fight. Okay, I don't want to see any funny business.
Oh, not right now. We have to write. No.
So, and she flips open her book, takes out like a small camera, just sets it on the table, doesn't pull it up or anything, and then touches her horn to the actual like notepad, where you see it like float up just to her side, scribbling on its own. She puts her hooves together, and she kind of like looks on. I've heard that you've had a falling out with some of your party. What really happened about that?
Falling out?
Oh yes, rumors are spreading. Tell me what really happened.
Rumors? What? I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know, you just seem so angry all the time. I just have to assume that you probably pissed somebody off. You seem to be really good at that.
I will have you know I am on cordial terms with all of my party, except, well, my best friend can sometimes irk me every now and again.
Oh, best friends, tell me about them.
I shouldn't have said that.
One, I have
Jinx.
headphones on too. I'm.
Yep.
Yes.
BCS.
Okay.
Giant African
BCS.
landslug.
BCS, you're hot micing.
I know.
Okay,
Mom, I'm on call.
Alright, sorry, what were you saying, Opie?
She says, I mean, on occasion Jinx gets on my nerves, but I wouldn't say we've had a falling out.
Jinx was your best friend, I should say. Huh. What do you think about Misty? I hear that there's perhaps a little bit of spice in the air. Enlighten me.
Spies? No, I was just congratulating her for being a new aunt.
Mm-hmm. She looks like she doesn't entirely believe you. That quill of hers that's writing on the thing, it's writing a lot fucking more than what you're saying. Like,
I think you've fallen into a trap.
She's stuck now. She has no way to get out of this.
Mhm.
No, she's just, they're sisters, and she's clearly an aunt now because Jinx has an egg, and, but, she's all up in our business, so, I just
she
told
has
her,
an egg, she says.
well,
Uh-oh.
that's... You did... What? No, what? Hold on. You didn't know that already?
No, no one
I've been-
knows
No one
that.
knew that.
Spilling the beans.
Her mouth opens wide. An egg. Oh, and who's the father?
Oh,
She
well,
starts sweating.
she hasn't believed anything you said
I
up
don't
to
know.
this point.
You know what?
You
I
know-
don't know.
Cammy, right?
That is I.
Nice to meet you, finally. Face to
Hmm.
face. Swift extends a hoof.
Yes, the quill stops moving at all. Like, she doesn't seem to want to write anything about, like, inflammatory about you, Swift. And
Yeah.
she nods. Very nice to meet you.
I don't mean to butt in on your interview, and I'm not here to take any spotlight. I just wanted you to know that I think you have the wrong spirited, pure-hearted of any of us in this party that's been traveling around and saving the world as we go.
I don't know about that,
She kind of like,
but I try.
looks between, like, you two. And carefully looks at your horn, Ophi.
Not all of us are as comfortable in the spotlight, unfortunately. This is, I think, her first time in the city at all.
Oh, I think
To be
she
fair.
loves to draw attention to herself. She was so good at it when she was sneaking through the bushes.
Well, you were spying on me.
And then she kind of like raises an eyebrow. I just have the public's best interest in mind.
So do I. What do you think I saved all those people for during the attack?
You're harboring
For all
on
of
her
us.
on her faux pas here in Kaladai, but not asking about her heroics in literally saving lives in Erelon, or saving lives in Holbeck.
Yes, give me a diplomacy check to save Ophi from the bad spotlight, from the bad
And,
press.
I'm gonna assist with this by subtly casting a focus spell to take my halo.
Do you have a silent spell?
I don't.
That's
but
gonna
I
be
think
very
it's- oh, it
obvious,
is verbal.
sir.
Oh yeah, she'll do it. It's apropos, I think.
She looks. Here's the thing. Oh, okay. So you're just putting a little halo around yourself, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Like you say this, Swift. And she winces a little bit as she hears Ophi once again start casting for a second, and sees the halo around her. She squints. We'll let the public decide, and then she just like aims up her camera. Click. Stands up, folds her her notepad over. I'll see in the next issue about perhaps redacting some of my statements if they see you in a different light. Maybe. She considers.
Well, I appreciate that.
Sort of silently, like tips the front of his cap.
Say maybe we got off on the wrong foot. I am sorry.
Yeah, and she considers for a second. For now, I'll accept your apology, especially after that juicy little bit about the egg, and she pinches your cheeks a little bit. Thank you.
Uh-oh.
No.
And she picks up her glass of nothing.
Swift looks back at Jinx and just kind of looks at her.
Jinx is just like, she's looking back and forth like, what just happened? like she doesn't look like angry about it or anything. It's just
before you go misinforming the public, there is an egg.
She stops.
And
looks.
And I'm the father.
Oh!
Just so the record is clear.
Oh, and she smiles and just gives you a little bit of a salute. Thank you, Captain.
And if there's any more testaments to Ophi's character, she's been named the godmother.
Okay, fuck it. Sarcy is pogging super hard in the background.
Oh my!
And he puts a hoof over like Ophi's shoulder.
The godmother? Then who's the godfather? Clearly not your sister. And this is when Jinx kind of like looks around. She gives a half glance to you, Swift.
Well, I mean, that's not. This isn't about him. So We don't need to worry about that right now.
No. We should tell them, says Jinx, kind of like going over. I'm sure they'd love to hear.
We don't have to. They charge. I think they charge by the word on this print.
Oh.
I don't want to cost her. It's unnecessary wording. We don't have to announce that on newspaper.
She takes out a platinum piece herself, looks at Decami. Don't worry, I got the post covered. Go on, say it.
You're feeling.
No! Does he know?
I don't think they've told him yet.
He definitely mumbled that.
Yeah. Cammy kind of like
the Godfather?
Who?
Who?
It's a penguin.
Oh.
Penguin?
It's funny every time you say it.
Oh.
It's not very funny to me.
Honestly, I can't think of anyone better.
Well, yes. That's. I don't know where he is, but that's the case. It's. Neil drop his hoof from Ophi, from around her.
Thanks for saving me from that. She kind of whispers to him as he steps away.
Mm-hmm. Saving ponies is what I do.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Like, her notepad had since opened up, and it's just been like, you see smoke. Like,
yeah. Oh my god.
Yep.
Well, let's see it then. Big ol' smile, and she lowers the camera.
What, the egg?
No, yeah, for like you, Jinx, and she like pose. She's like giving you a chance to pose here.
Why not make it a family picture?
I was gonna say, kind of. Well, he looks at Jinx first, and he kind of glances at the arm bracelet jewelry.
Yeah, she shows it. She like poses with it out.
The egg.
Why?
Oh, like yeah, and she kind of. Well, here's the thing. She kind of like looks at you for a second.
But he's checking her if she's okay with that. He's not being expectant. He's looking at her first, her comfort about it.
She goes up to your ear and just kind of like mumbles. Let's not show them where it is.
And
then like it comes down. What? Not going to pull out the egg? No, but you can get a picture of us, she says, and like pushes herself up next to Swift.
He'll wrap his hoof and his wing over her and hold her very close.
Yes.
With an affection, like he'll put his snout against the side of her head too.
And there's a click.
Smiley and very warm.
Oh yes, a very wonderful picture, all things considered, especially since those who are probably behind Cammy have probably just had the brief glimpse of Misty in the background looking incredibly jealous.
Fuck, now I have to draw another group picture.
Forgot she was here.
There'll only be 3 in that one. Oh man.
But yeah, Swift is definitely looking. He's looking. He doesn't look embarrassed or anything. He looks very proud.
Oh yeah. And with that said, I mean, like the spectacle at the succubus kind of like comes to a little bit of a wrap because she's happy with that. That was a good series of drama for her. She's off to the presses.
She took a drink of her nothing, right?
Yeah. Assuming that there was nothing in it.
Fortitude.
For nothing.
Bellhop, can you get your camera for a second here? I think you need to take a picture.
Let me check. Hang up. I got it all recorded, by the way.
Good.
Yeah.
That would be useful.
Wait, how does it work? Does it?
Oh, zoom in on camera's nose for a second there.
Yeah, let me get the hat. And fuck it. You know what? I'm presenting the hat. Why not? Where's the GIF?
Oh yes,
the hat.
The GIF. Resend
the hat.
Yes, resend it to me and oh no, I have it. Let me.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. That was one of those things that I gotta just put into a journal really quick because it got yeeted.
Where's my kid? Yeah, the camera's in the hat. Yeah, give it a second.
Yes. Let me find the ball. Let me add a little image thing. Bell's hat. Image, and then I just have to. I just have to add this to my my note things really quick and on. I think I got it here. Somewhere. I'd find it faster if you were able to send it to me, by the way, Anon.
Yeah, I'll DM you the.
Yes.
the
I
thingy.
appreciate it. Okay, I'll show you this one initially. 1 second, wait for it
There
to.
it is.
Wonderbar. Let me save and download this really quick. Yes. Okay, save image. Sorry, I would have had this.
Well, Opie, I hope you learned a thing or two about choosing words carefully with the media.
Nope,
Hey.
not really.
Yeah.
And her eyes
He
are wide
shrugs.
again from downing these drinks that Sarsi has served her.
He shrugs, seems like not that bothered. Well, I can't be there to bail you out every time, lass. And, but you're a big girl. And he pats.
I'll learn one day, I'm sure.
Mhm.
Maybe. Unspoken will it.
Has Cammy left?
Oh yeah, she's just left the scene.
Yeah.
Well, there's it. How are we going to get back at this beach?
I don't know, but we better start thinking.
Bellhawk,
What?
are you able to look at the pictures in camera crystals?
I think so, yeah?
She reaches into her pocket and brings out the 2 crystals that she got from Kohinoor. I'm sure there's some sort of damning evidence on these crystals.
Oh.
Why don't you... She pushes them over to you. Could you take a look at these ones?
Alright, I'll just put it in the hat. Give me a second.
So your hat doubles as a recorder and a playback device?
And not only that, courtesy of the CIA boys, actually.
Wow.
Just give it a second. I don't know if Mimli is it? But yeah, we did some modifications to it.
Yes.
Might be
Sorry.
able to keep track of everything with that.
Does it
Interesting.
have one of those communication crystals?
Not exactly. It's just I just crammed. We just crammed a recording device, my camera, and that metal detector thing that never actually worked, but it might as well.
There.
Oh,
it
the
is.
robot
Must be-
detector.
Yeah.
That must be awfully heavy.
Oh shit!
What? Wait.
Oh,
is it-
yeah.
What?
Hell yeah.
there
That was
it
so
is.
cool.
What?
Oh my
She had
That's
a
goodness.
really
5
neat.
center in her head.
That's so based.
Does that hurt your neck to wear?
Maybe a little bit, but it can walk.
Sorry,
so
she
it's
just
fine.
reaches and grabs you, holds your fucking head in
Nice.
both of her hooves, and then like turns your head slowly, and then crack.
Ow! It can walk. It's fine. It can walk.
I think you're going to need a neck brace when you're wearing this thing.
What's the pointy
it's-
thing for?
What pointy thing?
She points to the pointy bit on the top. not
There's
the
so
antenna.
many pointy bits. Oh
All
yeah,
of it pointy.
the
I
right
think the
one?
metal detector.
Oh.
Can you post those in either notes or TTRPG art?
Yeah,
This is very cool.
yeah.
Yeah. Is
Oh.
kick
I
ass.
like the animation. Holy.
It's so
great.
good.
I was just trying to test out fucking things in Blender, but what's the pointy bit? The red part or the big one?
The big one in the picture, not the animation. It's the metal detector.
Yeah,
Aha.
that's the Robotron. And I guess this might prove useful in combat.
Well, at
You
least,
have?
What?
I guess you could throw it at somebody would hurt.
Oh, you have no idea.
and no one can twist our words and misconstrue us.
Well,
Like
So-
Cammy.
it
do you
got it all
control it?
recorded. Yeah, I can tell it what to do. And, got it all recorded, by the way, the whole interview. So in case there's any slander, we have audio proof.
That's a relief.
You were going
Thank
to
you.
have to fight slander with slander.
I think she got enough juice. I think she got enough juicy information that she's not going to need to slander us this time.
I hope so.
But still, she comes in when we're all enjoying our drinks, and then she, what is this, interview? Just to catch you up guard?
To be fair, I
Ophi-
think Ophi suggested that.
Yeah.
Might have been a misunderstanding, and also me just wanting to get back at her immediately. But that
But by
definitely
giving
didn't.
her what she
Yeah.
wants?
I made a mistake, okay?
Okay.
Pat.
Give me another one of
No.
those drinks.
Oh, okay, I mean, if you still want them, okay.
I'll have another too.
Oh, God!
Goodness, you lots are really getting into those things.
I don't know. I've
It's-
never had anything like this before. I really like the taste.
What
Something
time is
about
it
it.
anyway?
It is like maybe about noon 30, noon 45.
Yeah, we just got done reading the noon issue of the Caladay.
One of them.
Plus interview after.
There's a
right?
second. There's a second article in that issue.
I'd like to read the whole thing in a second.
Let's read the second article.
All right.
There's more?
Yeah, there's two of them.
Oh yeah, there was another article, wasn't there?
Yeah.
About Nettlekissed.
Nettlekiss. It seems like they've taken the camera off of you just for a second. You know, give you guys a break from the except for Ophi, of course. A break for the action. All right, I'll post this in voice for you. The next one, article entitled "Nettlekissed, the fashion visionary set to dazzle Kaladai." In the ever-evolving world of fashion, few designers have ever captured the hearts and imaginations of the diverse denizens of Estion quite like Nettlekissed. As the anticipation builds for her arrival in the bustling city of Kaladai, we delve into the creative genius behind this iconic designer, poised to challenge the reign of Magnifique. Born with the talent for creating breathtaking designs that cater to various creatures, Nettlekissed has taken the fashion world by storm. From the majestic griffins to the ethereal Kirans and the enchanting ponies, her versatile creations celebrate the unique beauty of each species. As a fierce rival to Magnifique, Nettlekissed offers an alternative to the functional apparel typically seen on adventurers, focusing instead on the art of self-expression. Nettlekiss's upcoming showcase in Kaladai is expected to be a monumental event, as fashion enthusiasts from all over Estion eagerly wait the unveiling of her latest collection. Rumors are swirling about never-before-seen designs that promise to revolutionize the way we perceive fashion. If her past accomplishments are any indication, Nettlekissed is sure to deliver a show that will leave us breathless. One of Nettlekiss's most notable achievements is her innovative approach to designing for different creatures. By highlighting their unique features, she creates bespoke ensembles that not only flatter their individuality, but also empower them to embrace their true selves. Her dedication to inclusivity and diversity in fashion is a testament to her boundless creativity and vision. As we count down the minutes to Nettlekiss's arrival in Kaladai, the fashion community buzzes with excitement, eager to witness the magic she is sure to bring. Mark your calendars and prepare for a dazzling display of talent as Nettlekissed makes her grand entrance in Kaladai. The stage is set for a clash of creative titans, and we cannot wait to see the innovative designs that will grace the runway. Join us in celebrating Nettlekiss's unique vision for more inclusive and vibrant in a more inclusive and vibrant world of fashion by Pearlescent.
Well, is this a paid ad?
They know how to set the stage. Isn't she in the bar with us too?
Yeah, she's kind of just like.
I definitely didn't say that.
It was said.
I don't think any of y'all know who she is anyways. Swift's the only one that knows.
Yeah, like, she's just kind of, like, off on her own. She probably has, like, a couple of her models with her, much like how you guys hang out with Magnifique, right? Like, she's just chilling with her models over there. She has, like, you actually see a couple of folks right there. There's that zebra that you saw, the griffin. You see Misty near her. You see what seems to be a bat pony, like a bat pony that's just casually chatting with her. And then two other empty seats that don't seem to be necessarily filled right now.
All these fashioneers, they seem so self-absorbed.
And kind of ugly too.
She seems to have her own posse of clowns.
What?
Clowns?
Clowns?
Who are you calling a clown?
No, the Nettlekissed posse.
Oh,
Entourage of funny ponies?
Yes.
guess they're from Stompy.
Oh, in a similar way that we're models for Magnifique.
Maybe we should get a little closer and scope out our competition, huh?
Well, yeah. I don't have
My
much.
competition isn't here.
Well, of
They're
course,
right
nobody
there.
can compete with you, Mr. Sweet.
Might be one, he mumbles. But he doesn't say much else. Hey, but he kind of gestures towards Nettlekissed and if the others are in there. That's the lot of them over there.
Yeah.
Should we go say hi? Let's go say hi.
Sounds like a bad idea.
Well, when have we ever shied away from a bad idea?
Fair point.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
Ed. I'll bring over
Lecture's
some
already
drinks.
halfway there.
I'll bring over some drinks.
Uh,
How
More
many
drinks, perfect.
How many drinks did you even prepare?
She lifts up a tray.
Jesus. Nice.
You guys.
Sorry about your candy, Gene. I've been using your candy to make drinks.
it's weird. I don't even feel drunk. I just feel, I like I'm ready to go.
Yeah, it's a special recipe. Don't worry about it too much, okay? You just enjoy the drinks, okay? Let's go to walk over.
Yes. Meanwhile, while you guys go over to go start that chat with them, I switch to our third little grouping of person here, which is Triple.
Sorry.
Triple.
You're
The
fine.
group
My
of one.
entire group.
Yes.
Nice.
The group of one. Yes.
That
y-
group of one.
I take it you're searching for particular people still. Yes.
Yeah, that would be a good idea.
Blind perception.
Search
Okay.
party of one.
Yeah.
I'll be quick. Wow, that is. There we go.
Wonderful. Nice. Yeah, so like you keep looking around. Here's the weird thing, right? Like your previous you were previously threatened, if I'm not mistaken, by a certain person who said that
Oh,
she
yes.
kind of wanted to do a battle at high noon, yeah?
Yes.
High noon has since passed. You heard the bell. And nothing's
I'm late.
Yeah, you're late, but you haven't even seen them. Like what are they doing, right? Like that's like the whole like where are they? You take a look around, you can't find them. And the more like eventually you finally get perhaps a visual confirmation on something here. You know, you're looking around probably like the shadiest alley or something you could find here.
Yeah.
As shady as they can be here in the middle of the city, right? But like, yeah, then you see him there. There's Mango, snoozing.
Hey, I wonder, is this the real, true, and honest Mango? Is there, now that I know that there's weird stuff going afoot, can I figure out if this is the true and honest Mango by doing perception or something?
Gotcha. Well, I should ask: are you sneaking up to them first, or are you just like observing quietly?
We should sneak up first.
All right,
That's
let's see.
always a smart idea.
Yeah, let's see the stealth roll.
Ooh.
Okay, so what did they see?
You start sneaking up, doon, 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 and all things considered, you get like right there, and then something, right? You tell me how
Wait,
how
I got an idea.
yeah.
No, don't touch that.
Yeah, like you clink, and like suddenly just awake, right? Like, so, oh shit, don't touch
Yeah.
that. Like,
Don't touch that.
Triple.
Are you?
The point. You. Damn it! Did I miss it? Just looks at the.
Are you the real Mango?
That. I of course am the real Mango. Yes.
There's an imposter. There's another guy.
Is there?
Yeah, someone's trying to impersonate your image.
Show me the way. Where are they?
All right, let's go. Let's go and I guess go to the auction house. Is it is anything significant going on right now?
You go over.
Can we see crowds?
Yeah. So you go to the auction house here, and on the outside they probably actually posted the times for it. The auction is that's actually going to be like a more afternoon time event, really. So it's happening soon, like in 1 to 2 hours probably is when they're going to open up the doors and start doing the thing. But yes, there's kind of a crowd gathering. And when you go over there with Mango, you actually see a tiny pedestal set up like kind of high above the crowd for like everybody to kind of like, it's kind of like an announcement stand, right? Reminder to everyone, the auction is gonna start at. They're there up on the thing, like just giving information about the auction is Thumbtack with a tiny fake mustache and a very tall white top hat.
Oh, don't you mean Pushpin?
Pushpin. He's got like a Doug Dimmadome style hat that goes way.
Oh, I see. It's that tall.
It's off screen.
Yeah, it's like no matter where you look, it's off screen.
Why don't we Yeah, I love that that way of describing it. Well, let's just go and I don't know. Let's do a perception check here, a blind perception here.
Yes, go for it.
There you go.
You percept around. What are you looking for? Just details?
I'm probably looking for anyone important. Let's see if there's like Lisa around here. Is she out here? Is Eight's out here?
You peek around. You don't see a particular 8 individual, and after a second or two, like
I filled that up because I keep
Mango kind of just like nudges you a little bit. Nudge.
You left it unfilled.
Yeah. What is it now?
Oh, sorry.
BCS.
BCAA hot mic a little bit. He just nudges you a little bit. Hey, get a look at that guy, and it just like gestures up to Thumbtack up there. Pushpin, right? Just gestures up to him. Just, like literally, just get a load of him. Like, look at him.
Oh, I see. Just look at that guy.
Look at that guy.
Yeah, I know that guy.
You do.
Just don't. Yes. Whatever you do, don't leave like fruits in your bag, because what he'll do is he'll go and infest them.
Yeah. He kind of like snickers a little bit. That's kind of stupid.
Yeah, this guy seems a little different. So this might be the true and honest Mango.
Yes. And they kind of like keep like looking around a little bit. So, have you seen Lisa?
No, she's been missing all morning, and I thought she was going to be with you.
Darn. No, I thought she would have been with you.
She just has been elusive, I suppose. But I'm not too worried about it. Apparently, whenever the auction starts, she'll probably be here. This is a good place to chill out for a while. I don't know if, I'm going to be accosted here, but I suppose this is a fine spot to just hang out.
You continue to talk, and as you kind of finish your statement, you turn to realize one thing in particular. Mango has fallen asleep.
Why is Mango asleep?
Huh? What? Say that again.
He says, he's just kind of sitting with him. So, did you not get enough sleep last night?
Oh, it was a terrible night. He shakes his head.
Oh yeah, what happened? What happened?
Well, you see, I was spending the whole of the night trying to fix this thing. And Mango pulls out V5, which has been woefully ground into gears at this point, but it's there's glue on it or something, or tape, or just it's not really held together too well. I can't figure out how blasted man put this thing together.
Wait, Mimily, can I do a perception check, something to figure out if this person's off or something?
Yeah, sense motive, it'd be blind perception.
Motive?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Here's the thing. It's not that he necessarily seems off. It's Mango is just acting like he's totally just almost like that vibe, like you're on the same page. It seems to be that's his assumption, and he's just kind of like buttering and sticking next to you.
There's something that just really bugs me about that. You said there was the thing that bugs me is that he said I can't figure out how he constructed this. Mango made that. What does that mean? Okay, let's just do it. Let's see if let's do the Scooby-Doo thing. Man. Let's do the Scooby-Doo thing. Let's see if we can take the mask off.
Maybe Mango's just talking in the third person.
How are you taking the mask off?
I don't know. Let's try doing an athletics check.
All right, give me your athletics check.
Literally.
I've got money to pay for
Oh my god.
No.
Okay, so he reaches in, namely, and he's like grabbing for the hair. Oh, but what is a decent way of like fucking this up? Yeah, you know what? Like he just misses the hair, so it is very obvious that he just attempted to grab the hair, and he just reached out.
Triple. Like he's like oh you missed sorry I missed that bit.
Either works, whatever is funnier.
Yeah, like
They're withers.
I would take it like you start pulling the hair, it's just not as not as hard as you might have wanted to. What the hell was that about?
What if I just need to make sure that he hasn't sent his clone into your hair. I'm gonna see if we can Deceptoid out of this. Let's just, I don't want to get on bad terms with this guy.
Oh.
And he kind of like raises an eyebrow. They look at you for a second. Here's the thing: your sense motive from earlier kind of kick in just a little bit. Here is like they're like sense motiving you, but for seemingly a different reason. Are you alright, Triple?
Are you a real villain?
Yeah, squinting, squint. Like kind of just like leans forward. He whispers into your ear. You didn't drink any of the things that I gave that one bell mare at the succubus, did you?
What exactly did you give her?
I sold her a very large sum of something, but you didn't take any of it, did you?
You gotta be more specific with something. Are we talking Quaaludes? Are we talking...
Quaaludes with a K.
Yeah.
No. They kind of like look at you a little bit. And they hold one, like a hoof up to one of their nostrils and just like hold it there for a second.
What? Why would you do that?
Well,
that's like the worst one too.
I just thought it would be funny.
How did you get? Here's the real question though. How did you get it?
He kind of like scratches his head. You see, it's around. If you find the right equipment for stuff and throw in certain chemicals and
No, you made it yourself?
Maybe.
Let's give it a try. I just want to see what it looks like.
Okay. They look suddenly like super happy for this. And just like...
Yeah.
I might need to come back to this auction, by the way. But wait, they have it right over there. It gestures to the succubus. Let's go.
Okay, well, let's go over there. Yeah, like there's nothing really going on at the auction other than Thumbtack being Thumbtack. We might as well just go there.
Yeah, you kind of like leave the scene just as Pushpin, is just like, don't worry, all of you will have your chance to bid on Tangent Nights.
Is it really that high quality of an item?
Oh yeah, like everybody was like, ooh, like that's a high.
Wow.
It's a high tier art item there, and
Famous person made this.
yes. Now you folk who have since gone over to sit at the table, right, like with Nettlekissed, she looks less than happy. Not the fact that you guys are just her rivals sitting at her table now, but also because of the fact that even like several of her own fucking models and you guys are all coked up. And she's like the only one who's not.
Like, we're not coked
all right.
This is catnip.
Yeah,
Are you crazy?
Triple, you walk in, and the first person you see is Tangent out in the distance with the biggest eyes you've ever seen in your entire life.
Okay. Well, listen, I'm gonna stick to the worst I'm gonna do is smoking. Nothing. This. I'm not actually trying this stuff. What if we could look around? Could we use a society check? Meanwhile, have you ever been to a rave before? There are people who can sell you stuff to check how good the drugs are. Maybe could I use a society check to see if somebody's got that look about them to sell, like, test kits?
Quick question: do you have underground connections? The feet?
No, I don't. I only know Sarsaparilla.
Sarsaparilla is
the most underground person.
Yeah, let's just ask Sarsaparilla.
Yeah, you look around. That is the person. Like.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Sarsaparilla, I need to figure out what actually this stuff is. I need to figure out if there's fentanyl in this magical fentanyl in this.
Fentanyl.
Magical fentanyl.
Okay, first off, Turbo, if that was the case, everybody here would be dead.
Apparently, this stuff is going around way worse than I thought it was. Yeah, this apparently we're just living in. No, I shouldn't make that joke, but still, we're living in a bad part of time, I guess.
What do you mean worse? If it was better, if it was better, like you are alleging, she leads in. Everybody here would be dead. But it's not, so it's fine. It's just candy. Listen, blame Tangent.
I don't know.
Catnip. She ordered catnip. We didn't have any catnip, so I had to improvise. What?
So I'm trying to balance between here. The character I'm playing is thoroughly convinced that this is indeed Mango at this point. I suppose. Yeah, but it still is kind of suspicious. Like, there are some suspicious signs that anyone can tell. I am curious as to why he'd be selling drugs. I mean, yes, he might be the type. I would not put it past him, but he it's a little off. I mean, that's triggering my something's off, you know.
Yeah, that's odd.
That's odd. That's what it is. Yes.
Yes. Well, you see Mango. He's kind of like looking around the table and just counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You're a lot faster at that now.
What?
Oh, nothing.
Oh, here, take this. Mango.
Why don't you just...
Mango, who you haven't seen for a while, pulls out like a little tablet and just like hands it across the table.
And this is to Electra?
Yeah.
Okay. She takes the tablet very quickly and starts reading.
Give me a fortitude save.
The fuck?
Oh, are you taking it, or taking it from his possession, or are you?
She's grabbing it. He's holding it out to her, right?
Yeah. Well, you don't get yourself addicted still, but I mean, he just gave you more of the stuff.
Wait, a tablet?
I just gave you a whole tablet of it now. Just here, take this, and you just did.
That kind of tablet.
Yeah.
I was thinking like
tiny
a stone
little
tablet.
pill bottle tablet. No.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay,
I see.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm clearly not capable of seeing what's going on. I'm just going to ask Sarsaparilla. Let's just ask what she thinks. Sarsaparilla, there's very obviously... That guy is getting impersonated by somebody else, but he could be the imposter himself. Could you just take a look and see if anything weird's going on? He doesn't... Maybe he's the type to sell drugs, but I don't think he is.
I take it you're whispering this to Sarsaparilla, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
This is secret to Sarsaparilla.
Yes.
Okay, wait, what are you saying? You're saying that there is someone impostering as
Mango. And, yes, and that could actually be the imposter. Or it could be the real Mango. I'm not exactly sure.
Okay, well, she's gonna fucking just look very closely at Mango. Because I'm assuming the real one was with us before.
Yes. We did get a glimpse of... I mean...
The stupid among us.
He clearly he did have inventor skills in that fight. So we have, at some point, even if it is only then, seen Mango. And Mango also was privy to what was going on. So I'm going to assume he was in the ball. Or the dinner. the First Supper, if you will.
I don't think you guys have ever seen Mango actually do anything super inventor-like, other than just tell the thing where to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was kind of shit at being an inventor. Have you seen all the times he missed?
Did he throw out a megavolt or
Nope.
something like that?
He never did.
Interesting. Okay, that's kind of weird.
Not.
I think I know a way of how to tell if this one is real one. Because if it's the imposter, they wouldn't have a certain item on them. She's gonna quietly walk up to where Mango is, and does he have like a bag on his person?
You say a small one, yeah.
I'll quickly look through it.
All right, let me check some things here. Hold up.
Also, remember how I gave him a recruitment or I forged a recruitment thing for him to the Bannermanes.
Yes. You start like looking through there, look, and you do find the recruitment page.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's easy enough.
Looks through it. Okay, good. Closes it up. I think we have the genuine deal here.
Okay. I have only one trick up my sleeve at this point. I am going to say I need to go get water or something in an isolated area, and I'm going to go, like, I'm trying to decept out if there is any possibility of me getting jumped, right?
There might actually. Did you see we might get jumped? Somebody was in here. A hooded pony. A
oh
girl.
yes,
And,
I verbal.
Yeah, she was looking for you.
Oh okay.
This is about that noon.
No.
About noon.
Listen, so one of Buckvat's operatives doesn't like me in particular. It's old stuff that doesn't matter anymore. But the point is that she's gonna try and make trouble here. She's gonna try to.
Is
be
this
funny.
the same one that broke into your room yesterday?
Same one, yes. She's doing a little troll move. No, he doesn't say that. She's doing funny things right now, and the only thing I have left at this point is just seeing if I can, I'm just trying to do a feint right now. I'm trying to do a bluff where I'm going off to somewhere isolated, somewhere where like someone would be perfectly attacking them. I'm explaining this out of character.
Yes.
Right. I want to go somewhere perfectly, perfect for someone to come and get the jump on me. But in reality, Sarsaparilla knows, and I have maybe like a signal or something to give her. Okay. That is my last trick, and otherwise, I am just assuming that everything is 100% normal.
So you want to set up a little bait?
Yes, exactly. That's what I'm doing. Should it be public or blind? I mean, that's what I want to do.
Public. Just.
Okay.
Oh
wow.
my goodness.
All right, let's go. It's very obvious. I was very confident in my skill as I go off. Well, everyone, I am now going to the bathroom where I will be alone.
I have to return some tapes.
Have fun.
All right.
Don't fall in.
You wanted my help with these? Would you want me to be around the corner?
Yeah. Well, go ahead. Does she got anything to help out?
Well, I mean, I assume with a nat 1, she gets the complete wrong idea.
I have to use the bathroom too.
No. This is terrible.
It's funny that I rolled worse.
Vango, just kind of like hearing you guys say this, looks a little confused. I suppose I have to use the bathroom as well. Like,
this is comedy. All right. This is,
oh my.
Okay. You know what, Mewley? I am out of. This was his best attempt. He now assumes that everything is pretty normal. So yeah, he just goes about it and hangs out.
Yeah, you guys all go to the bathroom, and Mango huddles you guys up. So what's the plan?
Contest, let's go.
So what's the plan?
Okay, so Mango
here.
He's gathered up Sarsaparilla and you Triple, and he's like huddled you over, like looking up, right? Like you guys are all heads in, just like that like every scene in a huddle up in a movie, right? What's the plan?
Okay, so it is that obvious that we're doing something secret to him that he's.
We're all in the boys' bathroom.
Yes.
we're don't worry about it. We're huddled here apparently. Sarsaparilla, my only idea left out of character is you tell him some fantastic lie to draw out things. But me personally, like, I am playing this character to assume that this is just Mango with narcolepsy.
I'm pretty convinced it's the real deal, because if it was somebody pretending, they wouldn't have his items.
Yeah,
Right?
no,
Yeah.
exactly.
Having the
Like-
invention is a big sell.
Wait, hang on a second. What if we fought with a fake Mango in the first place, though?
That is a possibility.
That
is
is the one possibility that isn't covered. But I'm okay to play it out like that anyways. I don't care. It would be
You know
funny if
what?
there was an imposter within the Bannermanes.
You know what we could just do? We could literally just come up with like a stupid throwaway plan. Like, oh, let's just go steal this thing in the town that is bad or something. And I don't know, just a minor side quest. We could do that if this
Like
guy
right
wants
now.
an answer. Yeah, let's go steal from this evil guy. I don't know.
All right.
I don't know what else is there to do. This guy thinks we've got a plan, man.
All right. Since Mango, you're here. This is perfect. Since you are
Yes.
you're going to be one of our newest recruits. We need to test if you are capable of doing a little scheming. Are you okay with this?
Of course, I am the best at scheming.
Of course.
Are you a real villain?
a real villain? I could be villainous when I need to be, but most of the time I play hero, but that does not matter.
Okay, so we're going after somebody. A good guy, I take it? Have you ever caught a good guy?
Got a good guy.
like a real Bannerman.
Sorcy's telling the truth here. You know, a long time ago, yes. I put down more than my fair share of
Who are we ganking then?
good bonus. Well, there is someone out here looking for jackpot. And while he looks for while they look for jackpot, we look for them.
Oh,
Okay.
he looks interested in this. And jackpot, it's you, yes?
Yes. This individual is working for Buckback, so maybe the only way it is just to spy on Buckback. That would probably be the best way to figure it out.
Ha! Yes, that
We need to figure a way to
Buckian
suss
lad.
them out.
In fact, I imagine it would be pretty useful for you, considering the fact that you'd learn a lot about his cane. That is probably a good mechanical device to study, so, everyone wins.
Alright, so we're ganking Buckback, yes?
No, we're just spying on him. Unfortunately, we're obligated by contract not to do anything actually bad.
Ah, yes, that would be terrible if you violated a verbal agreement.
Oh no, it's Scout's honor.
They kind of pull out they pull out that contract again and start reading it. Because I mean, if it's anything as binding as this, it's very flimsy. He wiggles the paper.
Oh, is he pulling out Sarsaparilla's
He just pulls it out and he wiggles it in the air.
That is legit. That is legit shit.
I have read through this with a fine-tooth comb, my gal. It looks legit, yes, but you forgot one key thing. And he puts it back in his bag. I don't care.
We could just bring it up to I forget who the guy who reviews contracts for the state.
Listen, if you care or not, we're still going to be expecting you at the High Rollers.
Oh, I'm sure you might see me there, but I will have a lawyer with me.
Those exist in this world.
I know a perfectly good lawyer from Double Shot, thank you very much.
People that aren't welcome seem to get lost, so...
Yes, he kind of nods.
So bring whoever else you want, but you will be arriving whether you like it or not.
I might do just that. Bring around my lawyer and his trusted friend, my friend Snake Oil.
Oh.
Honestly, the best... I just realized, Snake Oil. We could just go and, spy on Buckpack. It's not that hard. And it's not like we're breaking any rules. It's just a stealth check.
Plus, I think you could get some good inventing ideas from his special cane, you know?
Yes, that definitely would not fall under the category of, I guess, interrupting his business. You're not really
This
interrupting
narrator, this narrator voice in my head has confirmed it. Let's go.
Right.
Could we make stealth checks?
Your narrator voice says yes.
All right, let's go and let's just go and watch Buckback for a while. This is probably a smart idea, anyways, like just with the whole Lisa thing, because this is all tied back to her, I suppose. So, not a bad idea. There we go.
All right,
We're just gonna trail around.
You start stealthing out. It doesn't look like Mango has necessarily a lot of stealth going around for him, really. But he
can help. He can help by just
come
being a
come with me,
distraction.
Mango. I'll show you how to be sneaky.
Yeah.
Can I help?
Oh yeah.
Can be sneaky?
Of course. Show me how it's done. I know nothing about being sneaky. Nothing at all.
Oh. You will learn. Okay, well, it's good enough. Fuck it.
It's chill.
I'm giving you the basics right now. You want to stay out of eyesight, you know? You need to find some shadows to be in. Other shit, you know.
Yeah. Kind of does that. And like halfway through your description, head droops.
Hey, stay with me. Hey.
I'm sorry, you're so boring.
Boring? Me?
Yes.
Boring?
Yes,
How am I boring?
I will be distracting, and I don't need your say-so for it.
Oh, you're going to need my say, so I'm your superior now.
I'm your superior. Yeah. You just kind of.
And my order is for you to stay awake and also be nice to me. I'm not.
Now, as Mango stated,
the last thing I am is boring.
Now, as Mango stated, he said he'd be good at making a distraction. It seems like he definitely is with him and Sarsaparilla. Hook, line, and sinker.
Yep.
The crowd is kind of like looking on at this yelling match that's going on, giving you triple, kind of like an opening to start looking around for things.
Yeah, that's basically what he's gonna do.
Yes.
I had my fair share of inventing for the second tour. It was a little phase, and I can make things way better than you can.
Yeah, it was a phase.
And you do spy Buckback in the crowd of people waiting to get into the auction house.
Mm-hmm.
He is simply just like looking up at the tiny auctioneer here. I'm trying to recall. I don't think Thumbtack ever showed himself to Buckback. I don't think he did. So I don't think he recognized.
So yes, he did not.
Buckback probably couldn't see him. He's too small.
Yeah, like he was probably hiding during that whole area of time somewhere.
He has the Dimmadome hat.
Yeah, the Dimmadome hat, and he's just like, I mean, as much as you're spying, he's just casually waiting to get in. Like, he's not really causing a problem. He's doing what most other people are doing and just kind of chatting away. One thing's for certain, though, obviously in the magazines it's kind of stated that, Buckback is coming here with Misty, and all that. But, like, he doesn't seem to care that she's not next to him or whatever. They just kind of, like, came through the doors together and then were like, all right, you do your thing. Like,
Just
Misty?
Blend in.
It's just like Misty. That's all it said that, like, he came into the ball with them was
Yeah, so Misty is with Bruhback, if you will, and
well, she was at the bar. That's what I was.
Yes, no, like, she's not here in the crowd. I'm just saying, like, she came into the crystal ball in the first place with Misty. It's just that she's not here. Obviously, she's in the bar. He doesn't seem to care or really be like focused on that group at all. Like, quite frankly, he seems to be adhering to his side of the business. He's really just not fucking with you guys, like, at all.
For a fancy.
Yeah, because
to give them a degree of.
Yeah, the Gias did go two ways, so he's just kind of been keeping his nose out of your guys' stuff, generally speaking.
Let's just hang, just hang around. I'm gonna just blend in while other stuff is happening.
Yes. I'm gonna swap back to the bar now.
Yeah.
Misty is talking a million miles an hour to anybody who will listen. Who's listening?
Yeah.
Nobody's listening.
Nobody's listening. She is talking. Then she's just talking.
Swift is probably just in a booth with Jinx and being affectionate with her.
Yeah.
I'm listening.
And like
Not listening.
Here's the thing. Like, is whatever the fuck Sarsi put into that drink is making her like it's exacerbating her emotions a little bit. They had a fucking egg, and they could have gotten rid of it, but they didn't. And you know, they're over there, they're smooching, they're fucking smooching. Being a jealous kid and going on and on and on. And Nettlekissed is just kind of like there, like, uh-huh. You know, just like nodding along, like not really like too paying attention. Like, it's kind of got that head on, like, oh my god, why? Every single fucking year, like. It's just kind of like that. Jinx next to you, Swift, is just kind of like looking on. So, what do you think they put in the drinks?
I've been around this party long enough, and Sarsi in particular, to know it's nothing I want to know about.
Yeah, me neither. And she shakes her head. I am going to make sure I'm ordering all of my drinks from... And she looks around. Them, they seem a lot more trustworthy, and points to like literally any other Bellmare. Like,
good call, love.
Yes, and Bellhop, you're probably called over.
You know, I'm just saying, all that stuff that she's put in is kind of weak stuff. If you really want the good stuff, you should use this one instead.
I don't want any
of
of
some cigars.
Yeah, oh, like you bring up the cigars?
I look, I have 48 of these and I never used them.
Bellhop, please don't bring smoke around Jinx.
She kind of just
all right,
or drugs in general. And he kind of gives a frown.
This is medicinal.
What?
It's stupid.
Well, hold on. What brand are these? And she holds up one of the cigars. Like, do you have a specific brand that you bought?
It's it's the Karen ones.
Ah, what color? What color do you give her?
They're green.
Ah, the green ones. Now watch this. And then she just kind of like, she turns the cigar around. I take it Bellhop probably has like a cigar clipper, right? She clips the end of the cigar, and then turns it around to just blow a little bit of Kieran fire over it just to get it started. Takes a little bit of a puff. Shoo! And she just like, there's like a big, there's a small, slow green like flame that just moves itself into the shape of a heart around your head, Swift, and it just kind of goes.
Well, maybe they're not all so bad. But not too much for you. You're gonna winks. You'll apprehend the cigar.
Well, you might need to drink something before you take that, she says. Like looking at you like a little bit like she looks like she's hoping you're not taking that in your current point. Like
he's not taking it at all.
Man.
Okay.
You gotta get the Kieran special.
Yeah, okay.
He just seems like he doesn't want her to smoke.
Ah, okay.
Look, wait, how come? Out of character.
Because it's bad for you.
Because it's bad for you. Swift's not an imbiber of these narcotics, or at least he's
not bad for you. It's medicinal.
He's
Smoking
definitely
makes you
seeming.
cool.
He's definitely.
You're in the bathroom.
Sorry,
Swift.
I would say he's definitely appearing to not have interest in getting stupid right now.
Well, it's not like it's not like weed or anything. Usually, Kieran cigars are more of a celebratory sort of thing.
But the green one's literally a blunt. The green one is literally a blunt. It is infused with herbs, specifically probably flay leaf.
Look, I'm not taking anything
herbs.
that's given to me from anyone in this bar right now, to be completely honest.
Okay, well that's fair.
Fine,
good
Swift, what would you like?
I just said I'm not going to take anything.
No, I said, what would you like? Anything that is not drug related. I'll cook you up something.
I'll cook you up some meth.
Jinx raises an eyebrow at Bellhop. Do you speak Sylvan?
Yeah?
Okay. Could you repeat what he said?
Okay, you're not gonna get anything. I can smell something that is not drug related.
Okay, so we're on the same page now. As she smiles.
All right.
The alcohol is just as suspect, Bellhop.
I don't know. It's pretty good.
Yep.
Not alcohol. I said chili, whatever, food.
He just face hubs, and then he clears his throat. Bellhop, thank you very much for your service. I do not want anything right now.
All right.
Just
That's all I needed to know.
just a slice of my Kieran.
this whole luncheon is a comedy. This is amazing. Okay.
He says just a slice of my Kieran, and then he returns to Jinx.
Yes. Moon Planner, I believe you sat down with the party.
I mean, we would have had to have just walked in right now to avoid the shenanigans everybody was getting into.
You guys have a reservation?
No, we just walk in.
You need a reservation.
I flash my badge to Bill.
It'll be 10 minutes time.
Excuse me. And we walk in anyway.
God damn it.
Damn it.
There's like one of I guess Nettlekiss's models that's currently at the table that doesn't seem to really have partaken in many drinks, or at least any of them, or just doesn't seem to be in a incorrect state of mind. Is that Bat Pony? I do have a reference for them actually. There you go. There's Bat Pony here. Maybe not in this particular attire, but they seem pretty comfortable. Just kind of like lounging about and stretch it over, just stretching while everybody talks and eats. They seem to just be like getting used to things. Like, this is their day one, right? Like they hadn't come here. They didn't come here yesterday, so this is their first day on the thing. Moon Planner, you kind of stride up to where the majority of these people are, and Nettlekissed just kind of puts up hoof to her forehead. Another one. Where's Magnifique? Where is she? And she stands up and she goes somewhere.
Moon Planner kind of glares at English. Moon Planter glares at her as she walks away.
Yeah, she glares at you equally as back. Don't you give me that look.
I don't have much else to give you.
I know. And she looks up and down. Probably couldn't spare platinum. And then continues looking for Magnifique, spying her over there. She's probably like outside conversing with people. And I mean, with your bat ears, you kind of hear her talking, Moon Planner. She's just like, excuse me. What is it? What? Can you get your models the hell away from me?
Wait, why would we walk up to Nettlekissed?
I don't know, but that happened, so...
okay, it happened.
Yeah, like she was just vibing over here with her models, and the whole party was like, let's just go sit next to her. Like...
Okay, but
it's because we're all on
ponies
drugs.
were right next to her. That's why we walked up to her.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Magnifique probably comes back in like after with Nettlekissed, and she's like looking around at you guys like, are you causing trouble?
I don't think so. I just got here.
Look, I am already on bad enough terms with my friend Nettlekissed here, she says, like, gesturing to her. I do not think that annoying her further is going to be very nice of us, now will it?
I guess not.
Don't you patronize me, says Nettlekissed to me. I am not patronizing you. This is how you talk to adventurers.
Well, anyway, Bannermanes and Miss Magnifique, I need to speak to you privately.
Alright. We should, cafes?
Yeah, that's a good place.
Alright, she starts walking in that direction. Jinx she's still next to you. Like, you see this from the distance here, Swift, a little bit. Moon Planner, of course, looking like he's on official business. You guys, Planner, you probably also saw with your legendary perception there that, like, Sarsaparilla and Mango seem to be outside.
Shouting at each other.
Like...
Look how not boring I am! I'll show you, Mango!
Yeah.
Wait, they're not kissing in the bathroom?
No,
What? No, we went outside.
Yeah, they snuck out, and like Mango, they were like, "Can't you make a distraction, Mango?" And he's like, "Who the hell do you think I am?" And they started like arguing and stuff, and then it was just like, "Aha, there's our distraction." You know, Triple snuck in. He saw Buck back. Moonplanner's kind of just trying to gather folks, but you know.
I wanna be honest. I actually thought that you guys went to a physical bathroom to discuss that shit.
We did.
They did. And then they went out.
Oh, okay.
They had
you went out.
They had a
okay.
brief powwow and then discussed their plan and went out to enact it.
Well, Moonplanner is going to yell at Sarsaparilla, Sarsi!
Wait. Oh!
And he's going to motion for you to group up with everybody. It's like, Bellhop, we need you too.
Oh god. Jane, it'll be 5 minutes.
Wait, 5 minutes? We need 5 minutes for.
We're heading out.
Say, Swift is the most reluctant to get up out of his seat. He seems occupied and distracted otherwise.
Yeah, Jinx is just straight up next to you, Swift, being like, "Do we have to?"
I don't think so. Maybe if we hide, they'll forget we're here.
Yeah, give me a stealth check. Jinx is rolling one with you.
Oh god, I don't. Oh, I do. I am trained.
Yeah, I don't see many times that Swift actually rolls stealth. That's pretty funny. Where's?
He's gonna sink down in the seat a little bit.
It's not a critical failure, but that doesn't beat my DC.
I don't think it beats mine either.
Here's Jinx's, because she's doing it too.
She doesn't beat it either.
Dang it.
How do you check if something beats your
Damn
DC?
it!
Beats your perception
Perception
passively,
plus
I believe.
Alright, so what do you do, Planner?
Yeah, neither beat me.
Moonplanner sees the two of you trying to sink down into your chairs. Swift, come on, I need you too.
Damn it!
Do you want to reconsider those drugs, Sailor? Like...
No.
Dang it.
He slides out of his seat. You can stay here if you'd like. I can catch you later.
No, I don't want to be left here with her. And she gestures toward Misty, who is like crying at the cameras.
Oh, there's more.
You catch the words from Misty as she gestures there. And I just wanted an egg of my own now, and I'm really sad.
Well, there's other events in this ball if you can enjoy. I don't know how long this will take, but your choice either way. And he's just gonna walk to the rest of the party.
Yeah. To cafes.
Has anyone seen Triple?
He's with the Sarsi and
Yes.
the
Triple, you
thingy.
spy on Buckback. Like, is there anything particular you're trying to get from him? Because like he's just kind of like waiting patiently. He's making casual chit chat with some of the more richer looking folk right over here that seem to be like more than giddy about Tangent Knights. You probably hear Buckback saying something along the lines of just like, "Oh, I know how valuable that one is. I'm going to be getting it."
I guess you could say he's probably just gathering knowledge. He's just gathering knowledge. If like Moonplanter needs everybody, I'm fine with it. I can go.
Okay, yeah, you kind of see like you hear Moonplanner obviously call Sarsi, and that's when
Yes.
they start departing. Yeah,
It's very loud, so he would just go like, "Oh, here we go again," and follow.
Yes, I'm assuming everybody gets to the dining hall. Fortunately, I don't have that map on me right here. But it is there. I gotta put it in. I'll put it in while I talk and things. But you guys eventually slip back into Cafe's cafe, where she is still talking to various people. Like, this seems to be her element. Like, I mean, she's a gossipy dragon. Like, where else would she be but, like, literally trading all this rumors and gossip and drama and talking about the Cala Daily than her own cafe. And that's where you find her.
Hi, Cafe.
Oh, hi, Han.
How's it been?
Oh, it's been great, she says. Just great. She smiles. Hubby and I have been talking to everybody. There's so many people around.
What have they been saying?
Oh, a little bit of here, a little bit of there. Nothing that I could tell you. She gives a little bit of a wink.
Ever keep her secrets.
Although, she kind of, like, looks at you guys a little bit worried. I don't recommend drinking anything from the succubus today.
Too late.
Oh.
Why?
Yeah.
What's wrong with the drinks there?
I can't say. I'm just giving you a little heads up.
There's nothing wrong with it. They had some great
Yeah,
drinks there today. Cersei.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I'm,
How-
certified bartender. I make
how
I
much-
make the best drinks.
How much have y'all been drinking today? I need your mind sharp.
I feel sharper than ever.
Exactly, yeah.
I'm about as sharp as I'm going to be today, so
Sharp as a pushpin.
Okay, quick. What's 8 times 7?
I don't know, man.
56.
54.
56.
Wait, actually, let me check it. I don't
It
know.
is
I
56.
wish. Yeah, it is.
No, no,
Okay,
all right.
okay, that's pretty sharp. That's pretty sharp.
All right. Mrs. Cafe, we need a private room,
Well, you know where to find it.
and we need to make sure there's no news ponies hiding in the bushes.
Well, you know how they are. And she kind of gives like a little bit of a shrug.
They
Don't worry, I'll
lie.
make sure.
Yeah, she's just like, she gestures you to the dining hall. Just close the curtains. I don't really have anything too magical around. Last thing I want to do is stop anybody from, telling me a secret.
Well, if you'd like to join us, you can. I imagine this would be something worth hearing.
Can you take over for a second, Hub? She, looks over toward Hubby, who looks less than enthused to have to, cater to the guests now, talk to all the dignitaries, if you will, and all that stuff. And he's like, Cafe. Han, don't make me bite you. Fine. Fine. He goes over there. Oh, yay. And she gets to go with the adventures today. There we go.
Thank you, Mr. Scales.
Let's head over to the dining hall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once we get to the dining hall, Moon Planner will fly up and pull all the curtains closed. Hopefully the windows can at least shut and be locked.
Well, Mr. Planter, what is so important that you have gathered everybody here?
Okay. These mirror cultists, I went by the CIA and spoke to the one that's locked up in that interdimensional area, Translucence. He mentioned that there were others. Did y'all happen to locate any more of them?
We only
did-
knew of the one.
Now that you mention it, there was 4 left over at the where he was playing the music.
Did we not do anything about him? About them?
No.
I don't think so.
Wait,
Oh.
where was he originally playing?
Some kind of ballroom? It's just
Yeah.
north of here.
It's got a big mirror on the floor and the ceiling.
Yeah, it was infinite.
You took care of them, right?
We used the smoke machine, but that's about it.
I thought they were all illusions.
Yeah, some of them we kind of forgot about them while escorting the guy out.
There might have
Sorry.
been 4 left.
Did you let the CIA know?
No.
We forgot
Mm.
about it.
Fuck's sake. And he actually puts hoof to face. All right, we'll deal with that soon.
You have a fun time
Fireheart.
interrogating him?
Yes, Fireheart and I just got back from interrogating him. We learned about something called the Central Mirror. Apparently, after the attack was thwarted, the vast majority of them were called back to this Central Mirror. Translucence was not able to tell us anything about it because he's under a geas. He started mentioning the Central Mirror and his face cracked. Any more and he probably would have burst into flames or just fell over dead.
Did you ever find out why he specifically wants that mirror that Koinor has? It seems to be a personal thing more than a
It's-
mirror thing.
It's something that all of the mirror cultists are after.
No. I get that part, but he seemed to, for him, it seemed to be more of a personal reason.
He was looking for somebody trapped in the mirror. Some sort of
Yeah,
female? He mentioned her by her.
yeah.
Female. He didn't mention anything about that. As for the mirror, I I do have some privileged information, so please forgive me if I'm not able to share that with you.
Oh yeah, the whole Dragon Geas. Gotcha.
Right.
Yes.
You may keep it.
We do know that the mirror cultists are some kind of associates with the Godfather. The Godfather being someone who's after all of these artifacts, and he is after the mirror in question. The Godfather is clearly using the mirror cultist to try to get that mirror, and for every single mirror, it's the most important thing in the world to them. We obviously can't let them get to it.
Mm-hmm.
But the central mirror that Translucence mentioned, the majority of the mirrors, minus the 4, were called back to it. I believe it's some kind of base of operations that they work out of. Translucence is not able to tell us exactly where it is or even what it is, but we might be able to coax some cooperation out of them. He was very upset that he was outperformed by Tangent. He took that very personally. But he did seem to open up a little bit and relax when we listened to his performance. So I'm wondering if it's possible, if we work together, to have Translucence either lead us to the central mirror, or if we trick him into sharing what the central mirror is. It would kill him, but we would get the information we need.
I don't necessarily agree with trying to trick him into killing himself.
And
Yeah.
also, wouldn't he, if he is under this effect of a Gish, then if he were leading us to the central mirror, he would die on the way there.
Not necessarily. We don't know the conditions of the Geas. He clearly can't tell us anything about it, but that doesn't mean he couldn't lead us to it in some way or another.
We could ask him if he could, and if he refuses, then that's the Gias.
As much as it would really suck if he did die, it might be good for us because he did mention the other copies. The 4 that we left were copies of himself. Maybe if he dies, they all do.
That
I don't know if it works that way.
I'm not convinced it works that way either. I get the impression they're all part of the same person, or at least a fraction of the same person.
We call them reflections.
Right. This one in particular seems to have a different personality from the others. He mentioned that he's always the one that's left behind to clean up the mess that the others create.
Ooh. Do you think that he might be the part of the original person that represents guilt, maybe?
I don't know. Possibly. I can't recall if the other mirror cultists were so emotional as this one is, but this one seems to be just pure emotion and no logic.
We did run into one who was quite emotional in the ballroom. Not the ballroom, the theater. He seemed very proud of himself and very haughty, if you will.
Well, this one, Translucence, he certainly seems to experience grief.
Yes, maybe guilt wasn't the right word. Loneliness, maybe? He seemed very lonely to me.
Well, unlike the other cultists, his face doesn't reflect like a mirror. It's actually see-through, hence his name, Translucence.
Did you guys get a good idea, or a good look at the one in the theater?
I didn't. I wasn't there.
Triple and I were fairly close to all the illusions. In the theater. Yes, I was right next to him.
Was he translucent at all?
Mainly?
The ones that what?
The one in the theater, the one that had the big
Oh no, not at
meat
all.
shredder bubble.
He had a dark mirror. He had the little dark mirror face going on.
Okay. Yeah.
Still though, that might mean... Oh, no, I got it. This one's translucent. He's see-through. That's why he feels like that. Nobody pays attention to him. The one in the theater, he was dark, right?
I'm gonna give you a hero point for that, Electra.
Nice.
But
Yeah,
why is he
huh?
translucent?
Or, what was that, Anon?
Why is he translucent?
Good question.
Because nobody recognizes him. That's where the aura come from. Did you recognize an aura from the dark mirror that you found in the theater?
I don't know. I wasn't on stage for that, but no.
Other than the
My big
bubble.
question is, like, did when people turn into mirrors, like they shed their bodies and all that, did it just get different mirrors, or is it a random thing, or was it a fuck up and he turns translucent because of some botched soul transfer or some shit? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know if we've got enough information.
Go ahead.
I don't know if we've got enough information to say for certain, but one way or the other, I think we're onto something.
Personally, I think it was intentional.
Well,
Translucence admits that he's the one who's left behind to clean up the mess. And he's always sad because nobody's paying attention to him. I did notice when Fireheart and I walked in, I seemed to be almost affected by his music in some way, but then my mind cleared. Did y'all happen to notice anything like that?
Yes.
yeah.
I never felt anything, but then again, it's rare that I am affected by things like that.
Actually, shit, that might be something that it's in character as to why we left all those mirrors there. We just didn't care. We thought,
Yeah, that would be a really good reason for it.
Oh shit, yeah.
I certainly didn't care about being there another minute.
Me neither.
Wait, what was it? There was a point I wanted to make here. I'm getting all jumbled up. Something about, said something about wanting to find his, I assume Moonplanter went over and told us everything that he asked during the interrogation, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so here's the thing. He did say that that he was looking for his friends, but while we were in the ballroom, he kept saying that to the people who was trying to bring back were not his friends. As far as I recall, is that correct, Meanly?
Yes.
Yeah. So like they told he kept telling you he's on damage control. They just expect me to bring him back. Like that's the whole thing. And when you guys stumbled upon him, he was pretty much singing like individual songs for different. Like he was just like,
yeah,
Shard number 152, you were a good one. Fuck you.
Yeah, but
and then sung a song. Like,
yeah.
He did deny that. He did deny that they were his friends, though.
Yeah. I think he's talking about somebody else. You know, the whole thing, like I said, grief. Which is why I think he's looking specifically for that mirror. He may have a completely different reason from the rest of the mirrors. He was looking for a loved one, he said.
When you guys defeated the Dark Mirror in the theater, was there anything left over? Or did it just disappear completely? Did you check?
I mean, if there was anything left over, it's probably being scrapped clean right now since there's an auction going on there.
Yeah, if you guys wanted to pick up anything there, you certainly hadn't done so. That would be a terrible time to do it because, you know, yeah, that's correct. They kind of reset it up to be an auction now.
Maybe we should ask the CIA about it.
So just to be clear, the 4 mirrors that were left behind are currently in the auction house.
The ballroom. The last we saw them, yes, they were in the ballroom where he was playing the piano with the infinity mirror.
Okay. I sincerely hope copies cannot make copies, but we'll deal with that shortly. Nobody's raising the alarm, so hopefully that means everything is okay.
I think he may be the only source of bringing them back. Which, as I was saying earlier, I believe the translucence is, well, I know that's also his name, but I mean his literal translucence is intentional. They need some kind of sneaky agent to bring them back, I guess.
That would be a really great trait to have for a backup. Nobody notices it.
And the fact that he's forced to do it.
Well, I'm assuming they're all forced to do whatever they want.
Him in particular, though, he says they get angry if he stops playing.
True. And he doesn't seem very combat oriented. He did say that he went to ask.
Redact
Who
that
went-
last part that I said. That was something he told Boom Planner.
Who went to ask whom?
Oh, we all know that he went to ask Koinora for the mirror.
Wanted.
No, he asked. I thought he did ask.
No.
No,
He
no,
suggested. He suggested to ask, and everybody, no, fuck you. We're raiding the castle.
Oh. Okay.
I see. All right. Triple.
Rips.
Ripples.
Triple
Oh,
sevens.
there we go. There we go. Sorry,
hiding so
I was
well.
muted.
All right. Yeah.
What is
Clear
it?
your-
What is it?
Clear your throat there, bud. I couldn't hear you.
We got. There we go. All right. What's going on?
I have a personal question for you.
Yes.
What do you know about the
Yes.
jackals?
Oh, I want to know about the jackals. What about them?
Well, Translucence brought them up, saying that they had something to do with the Godfather.
Well, listen, I'm not exactly sure how the Godfather commands everything, but every single one of those groups wants something different. I happen to be part of a group that wanted a special deck of cards, for instance. No, they had their own reasons for looking for it.
Yeah, he referred to the jackals as card players, and I had to think very deeply to try to remember that the jackals were associated with that. So, thank you for confirming that.
What about them, though?
Well, they're apparently working directly with the Godfather, possibly as an enforcement arm. Have we encountered them at any time? Because I can't remember.
We technically did back in the Holbeck arc.
Were they the ones dressed in black that had taken over?
Yes.
We got there. Oh, I see.
They were one of the people taking over the cities. That appeared to be some kind of, and Mimley can correct me on this. That appeared to be some kind of joint operation. There seemed to be card lads and mirror lads both there.
The general vibe that you'd get, Triple, was that they were working together. It was a joint effort, but the Jackal guys kept calling those mirror guys whenever they weren't in earshot, right? Those creepy fucking mirror dudes. It's not like they
Yeah.
They were definitely different groups. It's just they were kind of pitted to work together.
All I can tell you, and actually, here's a question though: would he know if the Godfather enforced that? If he was like, yes, you must work together.
It would. You're not really sure about that particular because I guess you didn't get the orders from him, right? So you didn't really hear.
Yeah, exactly.
What went down.
So here's what he'd tell Moon Planner. All I know from being with them is that all of them wanted to deal with their own artifact. We didn't really mess around with the mirror guys. They were too creepy.
Bah.
Who? Yeah, I got that. Moon Planner sighs and he's thinking deeply. He'll actually bring the thumbs of his wings together in thought. Does anyone know who the Godfather is? Is it even a pony? Is it a group of people? Is it some pseudonym for an organization? Who or what is the Godfather?
Could I use a underground network or a society thing for that?
You can certainly try.
I'll try. I'll give it a go. Society roll blind?
Yes.
Okay, let me give you a second.
Have you ever asked Buckback if he knows?
You know, he might.
He probably knows something, but I imagine his information is going to be very expensive one way or another.
I don't remember if we know if the fact that they're rivals. I don't know.
I think we do know that they're rivals because when Jinx was traveling with us on the ship, the Godfather had sent those birds to attack us, and Jinx assured us that Buckback would have nothing to do with that.
Right. Well, if he's not such a fan of The Godfather, then it would probably benefit him if he knows that we're having him on our radar. He might be willing to share information.
Maybe.
Nods.
Jinx, have you heard anything regarding the Godfather before?
I wasn't allowed to get that information. That was between Buckback and number 1.
Where was Bugback during the attack, anyways?
Hell if I know.
Do we know if he's here?
Yes, I saw him. We saw him at the hotel last night.
That's right. Is Magnifique here at the table?
Yeah, she's just kind of like vibing. She's just listening along. Like, it looks like she's kind of out of her depth right now. I mean, she's a fashion designer.
So I didn't get anything with that role, eh?
What was that? Oh,
Oh, yeah,
yeah. Sorry, sorry,
question.
Perla. No, you're not really too sure.
Yeah,
about that
fair
role.
enough.
Yeah.
Magnifique, a couple of nights ago, we came to you regarding the Godfather. Do you know anything that can help us, or at least point us in the right direction?
I cannot say, she says. She looks like a little troubled, a little bit. Like she's trying to think of something. But it does sound like, if you wish for my input on it, I would go with what's your friend Swift said. And she gestures towards Swift. I mean, sounds perfectly between you and Buckbank, but if he has some kind of dealings with him, probably best to bring that up with him, yes?
You know where we might be able to find him?
And she pulls out the Caladeli once more and flips it back, to the previous day. Gestures toward an article where it specifically does say that Buckback was showing up to the auction today. The auction happens in 30 minutes is when it starts.
30
minutes.
It's getting pretty
better
close.
get going.
Oh,
Yes, it
God, I
is.
hope I get some bids.
It lasts a few hours. Although I'm sad to say that I guess they had to pull up the they had to pull forth the emergency auctioneer. They don't really know what happened to the original one who was originally scheduled. She looks like a little bit like contemplative about that.
Oh, that reminds me. The missing ponies, did we ever find them?
Not yet.
Not yet. Oh yeah, we are on the timer for that one.
Still an open case, right, Misop?
Yeah. You didn't get much. We should probably get back on that.
I think that's kind of what we're doing, though, because we got no idea where to even start. But the Godfather's related to the mirrors, and the mirrors took the missing ponies. So I think that's kind of what we're working towards right now, is finding them.
Okay.
So, Bellhop, what are your current cases?
Well, current cases is just it's just the missing people, I guess. And also, we gotta look into those crystals, camera crystals.
There could be anything on those crystals that Koinor gave to us, or gave to me.
Oh yeah, so
There could also be nothing.
Yeah, you guys wanted to look at those, yeah?
Yeah.
There could be hints about where they're being held.
Well, whatever it is, Miss Cape, I'm sure you'll see a new secret or two, huh?
And
it could also be just mindless gossip.
She's just kind of like looking around the table, looks at Swift, Magnifique, like, I mean, I'm all he is. All he is and a zip lip, you know me.
Oh, let's look at them.
Yeah, Belhabar, how are we going to be looking at these crystals, though? You're the one with the equipment.
Just pop them in the hat.
Really? Just like that?
Yeah.
All right. And
what else goes into your hat?
you open up the hat, you pop it in the hat, and wherever you're aiming the projector, it starts to put together the image. You start to see it. Like you kind of have to like turn the camera crystal like left and right to actually see what's perhaps showing. Because like the camera as it takes the picture, it is somewhat of a 3D image, so it's got parallax to it. So you kind of have to adjust to turn it a little bit just to like get it in focus more or less to the actual like scene of the image. and you start to get some pretty some pretty funny images of a certain camera, Kieran.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
No,
Poppy,
no,
look,
no.
this is perfect.
I
What
take back
kind of
everything I
funny?
said to her.
You see the camera Kieran. There's a couple photos of the camera Kieran, like talking to, some what looks to be somebody who you might assume by the looks of the photos, she kind of maybe fancies. Maybe she's seeing him or something like that. Like that kind of thing. A few more later.
RC, we're in business.
A few more images later, and this is like obviously this isn't like her taking the picture. These are images taken by somebody who was like spying on her by the looks of it.
Ooh.
And then there's a couple more images of that Cammy, but now talking to a different person, a kiss on the cheek.
Different suture.
Yes.
Oh,
Huh.
This is all
Go on,
useless.
Are the ponies identifiable in any way, shape, or form?
it doesn't matter.
Oh, it matters.
What do you mean it doesn't matter?
Does this have anything to do with the missing ponies or the mirrors?
Yeah, exactly. This is useless.
You never know. You never know.
I mean, you do see something in the background outside of that. Like, I mean, the people that she seems to be talking to, like, it's clear that this is probably before the ball. Like, none of this is happening like during. But like as you keep going through some of them, you notice that in like a lot of these, let's see, like actually in some of them, because you know how crystals reflect and all that stuff, right? Well, Belle, your that's odd activates, I feel.
Oh.
As you go through some of these images, you manage to spy probably like one or two little instances where you can get a reflection out of the camera of the person who's probably taking the photos.
Does it look like the one of the missing people?
It looks like Eugene Mango.
Oh.
Where is he?
He's not with you right now.
He's missing.
Eugene Mango's
it is
missing?
seeming, yeah, it is seeming there's more to this mango than we thought.
Evidently, there's two.
Do any of the ponies that she's talking to, like directly, they don't match any of the missing ponies, do they?
One of them does actually, yes.
Ooh.
Yes, one of them does match the description of a missing pony. Probably like one of the more recent ones. I mean, realistically speaking, like the big, I guess, gotcha in these photos here is that it definitely seems like a certain Cammy is seeing one person and another.
Yes, that's why
She's on
Electra said it
candy
doesn't
camera.
matter.
She's on candy camera now.
There's probably like a last photo in here where like a photo was taken of her running to whoever had this camera, and that's like at the end of the reel, right? Like,
I don't want to be part of this. I don't want to be part of any of this.
Well, it's kind of related. I mean, we could use it just to defame her, but I think that she might be related to some of these missing ponies, because it's obviously this one here, and she points to the one that does match, is one of the missing ponies.
Wait, hang on a second. There's a match with one of the missing ones?
Yeah.
Oh, I actually didn't pick up that part. Wait, Mimli, can you confirm that? Or
yes, one of them.
He did say.
One of them. Do we, I assume when we went to the CIA and looked for those photos, there were a description of who they were, right?
Yes.
Okay, who's this guy?
This particular person is going to be a griffin. I guess, like this, actually, wait, no.
Like,
let me
what do they do? Like,
let me pull up my notes
Yeah,
real quick. I just need to double check my information here. Oh, no, not a griffin. It's a Pegasus. Specifically a, kind of like a lighter, I want to say pink, but not quite pinky. He's just got like a redder theme about him.
Like off-white.
Yeah, like off-white kind of deal. And
Was
like
this one of the models that Nettlekissed has?
it is not.
Okay.
But
Do we know
this
how-
is sorry.
Do we know how long this Pegasus has been missing?
Probably just a couple days.
Hmm.
Like prior to the ball. Sorry.
Is it possible to tell how far apart the pictures are dated from each other?
I mean, they don't really have a timestamp on here.
That's what I meant. Okay, no timestamp.
Damn, it's not an old 1990s camera.
Unfortunately, not.
Okay, so this pony is one of the missing ponies. Do we know if Eugene Mango took this picture specifically?
He does seem to be the author of these crystals, yes.
Yeah.
Do we see a reflection in this photo, or was it just the other photos?
That is the thing I told Bellhop.
Yeah. That's the thing. Yeah,
I know,
Eugene
but-
Mango took these photos, but yeah.
Is there a reflection in this photo specifically?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's Eugene Mango took these pictures. There's a missing person in it. We should probably go ask him about if we've
Right.
seen this missing person before. The
Well,
whereabouts.
I'm gonna step away for just a moment, but I'm ready to go to the auction house and I'll get everything cleared up.
Mm-hmm.
I will actually leave you guys to enjoy that auction. I gotta get back to work.
Hey,
Honestly.
Bellhop, just before you
What?
go, I think we should be careful about confronting either of them. If either of them actually do have a relation to these missing ponies, we don't know which one of them has made these ponies disappear, whether it's Cammy or whether it's Mango.
I'm just going back to work. We'll deal with this together.
Okay.
I'm not gonna go into any funny business. But yeah.
I mean,
Also,
whatever
hang on
the
a
case
sec.
is, it is interesting that these crystals were in Miss Koe Noor's possession.
Yeah, that's
Hmm.
strange.
Did she say how she got a hold of them?
We
No,
should
I just
probably
gave
ask
her Cammy's camera crystals and then she gave those ones back to me. Remember back on the meeting?
I do remember,
Yeah.
but
I wonder if she was the one snooping. You don't think
No.
so, do you?
Maybe Eugene Mango gave it to her.
he said that he wasn't even allowed in, I thought.
I don't know how she got these crystals. We should probably ask her. Somebody send her a sending or something.
Wait a second. Last time I sent her a sending, she said she was busy.
Yeah, but you just gotta. I mean, we asked her to report somewhere. We just gotta send her sending and just ask her, hey, where'd you get these crystals?
Didn't she say she was going to be at the auction, by the way, mainly? In a response. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but...
Who? What?
Oh, you know her.
Oh, Nori. The last time I sent her a sending,
I'll find
she
it, hold
said
on.
she was busy.
Well, she said she was busy. You know.
And she wanted to... I think we were supposed to meet her somewhere, but I forget. Maybe she said just go deal with the CIA.
Yeah, no,
She did say she was doing something.
She said she was busy, but she like you guys were just like, hey, urgent like you guys were like, this mirror, he wants the mirror of Sortion. We need you, and she was just like,
But-
they all want the mirror. I'm busy.
Yeah.
I'm sure the CIA can handle it if you have questions. Like that's what she told me.
She did say she was doing something. We're just trying to confirm. She didn't explicitly mention to us that she was doing anything in regards to the auction, right?
Okay, yeah, she didn't.
I don't know. This is a question for me.
I don't
can't
think
remember.
so, but...
Oh, okay, sorry. What was the question again?
Did she mention to us that she was doing anything? Like she said she's busy, but did she say it had anything to do with the auction?
Not really. She didn't really
Okay.
specify what she was busy with.
Gotcha.
So, in that case, it sounds to me like she could have... Okay, hang on, sorry. Let me get some times right. When did she give you those crystals?
What, day one, when we visited?
Day one. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
So, I gotta wonder what she was doing that she couldn't see us. We haven't seen her and Mango in the same place, but I don't think she would be that weird. But who knows?
You never know with dragons. No offense.
Cafe just
have
kind of
one
like
too.
Cafe just kind of like none taken.
Well, I guess we should just go to the auction house and see what happens.
hang on a second. I'm gonna pull Starcy aside for a sec.
What?
Starcy.
What
Yeah.
do you need?
Come on. Look, it's the Odyssey. Kind of forgot to. Look. I don't know about you, but kind of forgot to do gifts for everybody. You want to help me bake a cake later for the whole party? Maybe something.
Will it be from me also? Because I also forgot to buy any sort of gifts. For
Yeah,
everybody?
we're both gonna pitch in. We're just gonna bake the fanciest cake money can buy.
You know what? I've never baked a cake before, but there's always a first time for everything.
Yeah.
That's right. You guys
That's
didn't.
particularly
You guys
fun.
didn't bake a cake
Have a
before.
little-
You made Amden make the whole cake.
Yeah.
I remember
Yeah.
that, yeah.
Maybe we should actually try and get Amden to do another cake somehow.
Yeah, we should do something nice for the party. It is the holidays after all.
Yeah.
I like your idea, Miss Up.
So-
When should we
Yeah.
when should we do this?
Probably right after the auction. How about that?
Meet up in the kitchen of the succubus and start the baking away?
Yeah. We gotta pitch in some money. I don't know. We'll look at the menu, see what recipes there are.
Alright.
Sounds good to me.
I heard someone
Alright.
trying to do ascending? Question mark? What?
The sending was to ask, literally just straight up ask Koinor, hey, where did you get this camera crystals? Just
Oh.
that.
I don't know if we sent it yet, though.
Yeah, you gotta tell me if you're pushing the button on that.
Who is sending here?
Sophie.
Yeah. What should I send?
Just a quick question. Where did you get those camera crystals that you gave us? Something like that. Something simple.
Okay. Yeah, I can send that.
Oh, and does she have more?
Good question. Good question.
Actually, you should add that it's important. Or,
only
like,
have
related to the
25
missing
words.
ponies?
Yeah.
I think
hold on.
she'd care about that, I think.
Let me write this up here.
Yeah, please send specifically what you're asking.
She gave them to, was it Bellhop or Sarcy?
Bellhop, I think?
Oh, I was the one who received
Yeah, it was Starcy.
Oh.
the crystals.
Let's see.
Getting it up. Wonderful.
Into missing.
Into missing.
I can put missing ponies.
Oh, I thought you ran out of words.
I was 6 short. We're good.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
You just get the dial tone of sending. Just beep.
I have to.
Bom, bom.
We're sorry, the dragon that you have called is no longer in service.
What?
What?
Better luck next time.
Would you like to make a collect call? Collect call from Koinor. Will you accept the charges?
Yeah, it's here. You're thinking of a response here.
That means we're onto something, guys.
There's like a moment of silence as you send this out. I'm sure.
The reading or the typing ... dots come up.
Yeah, pretty much.
The operators get me in connection with them. Just hold on.
Is
Oh, by
Koinor
the-
seriously leaving us on red?
Oh my god. That bitch.
But-
You get this message almost like in an annoyed tone of voice in your head, like that's for me to know and you to find out. But no, I can't give any more. Don't you have a world famous tracker at your disposal?
She told me to go screw.
Maybe we should use our world famous tracker to track her down.
Just opens his mouth for a second, then closes it.
So if you had a more close encounter with this dragon, do you know where she would be?
Close and oh, you mean right. He thinks for a second, then he kind of shrugs nonchalantly. Honestly, I don't know where she might be. Not something we talked much about.
Well,
I can't imagine her itinerary is easy to keep track of, even for the CIA.
Especially around the time of the ball, says Magnifique, like kind of like rolling her eyes a little bit. She is always around. I'm sure she's at some event or a dinner or in some hotel and meeting some dignitaries. That's usually what she's doing.
Enjoying her own party, I see.
Why wouldn't you? She says, like plaintively.
Because she invited us and we're having
spends
work.
all year trying to put this party together, and quite frankly, I have a sneaking suspicion you are probably annoying her a bit.
Well,
we're workaholics.
Also, she did say that her castle is always open to us. So
yes, but you don't want to take that offer every single opportunity, lass.
Yes,
it's a gesture of good faith.
Castle. We just asked the question.
If I say my studio is always open for you, I am not going to prioritize you over every single client I have, right? And she looks up and down the table. It's the same thing here, right? She has probably invited you to her castle when she has a moment or two. Unlike you, I'm sure that she's not as adventuring as some of your other mean stitches, I am sure.
Well, I hope those missing ponies have another moment to spare since our dragon is so busy.
Electra gets a... Oh, sorry, you finish.
Is he still... Are you still away, Moon Planner? Yeah, I think he's still away.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, nothing. I realize it now.
I think we should just go ahead and go to the auction. We'll see what happens then.
Honestly, yeah. We need more clues. Just wait for events to progress.
Yeah, cafe sneezes.
Oh, bless you.
Was that a secret?
Cafe.
Oh, thank you. Somebody must be thinking about me. Speaking of, where's my little Shelfie? Have you seen him around?
No.
Not recently.
Darcy, have you seen him?
No. She looks angry.
And she's giving
Sending to Shelfie.
Yeah, she's like, don't you waste your own spells. I'll send him a sending.
Yeah, I'm out of sendings.
And she kind of closes her eyes for a moment, and you see smoke coming out of her nostrils for a second. She opens up.
Oh, she's angry.
She opens up her eyes a little bit. There you go. If he doesn't show up by the end of the day, you tell me.
I'm sure you'll know.
I'll be sure to.
No, Sarsaparilla, you better tell me if he does not show up by the end of the day. And her eyes go to slits for a second. I didn't raise no amphibian. I raised a worm.
Oh.
With a Y?
Yeah.
Well, if I get stood up, you'll be the first to know, Cape.
No. Thank you. I'm sure you're the last person he'll ever stand up if he does.
Oh, does he have a long history of standing up?
He won't have much of a history left if he does that.
If you're being honest there, Cafe, I think Sarcy's got a pretty good chance of him showing up tonight.
How are you so sure?
I've got my ways.
Hope he's fighting everything inside of her not to make an old joke.
I've been working so hard these last couple. I've hardly seen him around other than when we were at the theater doing the fight there.
Yeah. she kind of takes a deep breath, lets it out. Oh, he's hiding again.
Well, the tensions are pretty heavy in here. I think we better go get some fresh air.
I
And looks
just wanna-
between Cafe and Magnifique.
Yeah. I gotta stand
I
up.
just want to raise one more point that I thought of after we just kind of got left unread there. What's the whole point of us being here in the first place? Was to get an audience with Koinor, and now she just keeps blowing us off?
Well, we did have an audience with her, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Right on time.
Yeah, we
need
did
to-
have our audience, and then this, to be fair, this whole missing pony situation was not even part of the reason we originally were trying to come here. It was scooped up along the way, so...
Yeah, the missing ponies is bellhop's case that we're working on before you guys showed up.
It do really
Hey, wait.
sound like, what do you adventurers call it? She wiggles her talons in the air. A side quest?
No, it's very
This
much
is no side quest.
It is very much our responsibility. As Bannermanes, we have a responsibility to protect the citizens.
Yeah. Well, Moon Planner, we just got put on hold by Koinor for... I mean, she sounded annoyed that we were asking for any more info relating to the missing ponies. So, you know, I'm a little upset about that too, but she did say we have this world-famous tracker, and I think that might be you.
From what it sounds like, she's just giving us free reign. I say we do things our way, and screw Koinor.
First of all,
I hear that, sister.
First of all, Koinor is still a main stitch, and we are in her city. So let's make sure we show her an appropriate level of respect.
I wouldn't
And
know.
also, let's bear in mind that as a main stitch, she has a responsibility of delegating out tests. So yes, we are the most qualified ones to find her. Between myself, Bellhop, Sarsaparilla, and everyone else's skill combined, we're going to find those civilians. So let's get to it.
That's really well put. I agree.
Well, alright then. Shall we head to the auction? See if anything else happens?
Well,
Oh, you guys
everybody's
have
going to
fun.
be there, so...
Alright, well, the auction itself is going to take up the majority of the evening. So realistically speaking, if you guys want to do an A-plot, B-plot thing here, just, you know, to to wrap that side up, you guys can actually delegate yourselves. I wouldn't mind if part of you went to go, like, see if you could track down those people. Just
The
during...
majority of the evening, when does the runway event start?
After the...
Oh, yeah, that starts at night. They can't do it when the sun's up. So you have, like, if it's only, like, 1 o'clock, 1:30 to hit now, you got, like, 6-7 hours of just, you know, auctioneering.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, like, it's like, this would be a time where you guys can actually scoot. Like, you guys don't have to stay in the party area. It's just, you know, here's where there's less paparazzi to hound you or whatever, and you guys can split off and have like a little side adventure. We could do A plot, B plot with people at the auction, people people who care, rescuing ponies, you know, that kind of thing. An option available to you.
You might want to call it A plot and plot 1.
Yeah, A plot and plot 1. Sorry.
I'm okay with being...
Oh my goodness.
Wait, what did Darcy say?
No, that was out of character.
Yeah, but what'd you say?
I don't care if it's called B-plot. I'm not insecure
Oh.
about that.
What about a C plot where we
B-plot.
go ruin Cammy's reputation?
-1
No.
plot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we need
No.
to make fucking printouts of these
No,
fucking
you leave
images.
Cammy alone.
No,
She's
no!
got it coming.
She won't fucking leave us alone. She's fucking...
That's true.
It's her fucking job.
Bullshit.
kidnapper.
To slander me?
Yeah, well, her
Yes.
job...
Hey,
Her job means that we can fuck
Wait.
with her any way she likes.
Duck
Wait.
Duck is just like gnawing on a slice of bread right now, and she looks over. She's like, "To be fair, you did kind of almost kill her."
What? No. No.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, you
No,
almost
I was aiming at the
You
camera.
shot a.
I was aiming at the camera.
Yeah.
Relax.
Aiming at the camera that was on her person.
Gosh,
Gosh,
the camera?
Ophi,
22.
like, don't get me wrong, Ophi, it was really cool. You're like, she starts like doing that with her hose and everything. But yeah, I'd be a little angry.
Have some accountability for yourself, lass.
I just had a
Hey.
thought regarding Cammy.
Mm-hmm.
So, she's obviously interested in these ponies that she was with in the crystals, and she is notorious for essentially taking pictures and recording everything.
Oh, something just
And-
clicked in my head.
She's with one of the ponies that went missing, that she would have a vested interest in. Just saying, she might have some photographic evidence
Oh,
of strange things.
Cammy's a lead, but
Not to mention, it seems that every pony that does go missing happens to be have some importance to them, right?
That's odd. It's just
Random
anyways.
ponies aren't getting swept up on the streets; they're being targeted.
Yeah.
Do we-
And I think she would be very well connected to know who is important
Yeah.
or not in the city.
Oh, we might need to talk to her about it. Just no slandering. Let's not cause even more
This is
trouble
all-
than we already have.
Of course, this is all assuming that she's not involved.
I just had a thought.
Okay.
And maybe I shouldn't say it right now.
No, say it,
It's
say it,
kind
say
of-
it.
Kind of damning. She was very annoyed when I sent that message. And there's only one other person I know who's annoyed with me.
What?
Mm.
She's basically saying, I think
Ah.
Koinor and
Okay.
Cammy might be the same person.
Wait. Yeah, why else would she have those cameras?
Can I do a dragon lore to find out if dragons can take pony form other than Kieran?
No, Cammy is the camera Kieran.
No, I understand. I'm just I don't think we've ever seen a dragon turn into their pony form that's not a Kieran, right?
if you have dragon lore, I'll let you use it.
Yeah.
I do
Well,
have
are you
dragon lore.
suggesting that
I just want to know
might
more
be
about
Mango?
their disguise. I just know Ophi is suggesting that Koinor might be Cammy, and I just
Cammy is
want
a
to.
Kieran.
More
Yeah.
than just suggesting it.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. I'll
because
roll.
there's
I'll
also
re-roll that line.
currently
Yep.
a dragon in Kieran form before us right now.
All I want to know with this rule is, can dragons take the form of like Pegasi or Earth ponies or something other than a Kieran?
They can,
I
but if they
mean-
want to be able to stay into that form while they do things like sleep or otherwise, are unconscious. The Kieran form is the most stable. So if a
Gotcha.
yeah, so like if a dragon wants to stay disguised and just stay in disguise, usually
It's easiest.
it's easiest to be Kieran because they could sleep while they're in that form. Otherwise, it's a little obvious. when
It's
they-
not a or concentrate.
Oh no, it is.
action.
It is a concentrate action. I'm just saying, when they're in Kieran form, it loses that trait, so they don't need it.
That's what I'm saying.
Once upon a time, an ancient dragon told me they could only be a Kieran for no more than 10 minutes.
Cafe starts to like giggle.
I guess we could have just asked her.
She
Yeah.
giggles.
Hmm. Polymorph is also a spell. Fireheart, can crystal dragons cast a spell like polymorph?
And she kind of like scratches her head. I mean, anybody can technically cast a spell, so long as they know the spell.
No, Moon
Dragons are-
Planner.
Quite
It's-
well versed.
I'm gonna need to poke holes through your logic about Cammy and Koinor being the same person, though.
Well, don't put
Why-
it down. It sounds about right to me.
No. Why in the hell would she give us crystals to incriminate herself? Then
Not really incriminating herself. I think it's just
What?
having fun with us.
Yeah.
I think
So-
you're right.
she just gives us crystals to slander Cammy. So she wants to slander her alter
No.
ego or something.
She is Cammy. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
She's
no
not
one knows
slandering
that.
herself.
She gave us crystals.
Yeah. Possibly
That's
to
where
make
she's
us
got
think
them.
that she is not Gammy.
Yeah.
I can't back you up on this one, Sarsaparilla. Considering the fact that her kingdom just came under attack, I don't think she would have the time or the humor to do that.
She didn't have a lot of time to talk to us about missing ponies either, but
Or anything
No.
for really that matter.
that's all right. I have a trick up my sleeve to
Hey,
know
it
for
is
sure.
good. It is good practice to suspect anyone.
It is hard to understand the inner machinations of something that's hundreds, if not thousands of years old.
Okay, respectfully, the civilians are missing and they likely want to be found as soon as possible. So I have an
Agreed.
idea. I want to run it past you all to see what you think of it.
All right, let's hear it.
Half of us should go to a pimp named Buckback, and Swift, I think you should lead that team, since you have the gift of gab and would be the one most gifted in order to be able to talk to him and possibly convince him to get us what we need. The rest of us, we go look for the missing civilians. I think we should invite Cammy along, because it would certainly be worthwhile to put into the Cala Daily if the missing ponies were found by the Bannermanes. Not only would that be newsworthy for the city as a whole, but it would be good publicity for us. And she would get a chance to see how we work and build trust and confidence in the Bannermanes throughout Caladay.
I like that
don't know
idea.
about- yeah, I like the idea, but I don't know about Kami.
I don't know.
I
about that
don't
one
want to
either.
be that intimate with her, you know?
Yeah.
Look, we'll keep a close eye on her. It's
Bannerfeet-
fine.
Bannerfeet just looks like astounded by all this stuff. I'm going to go get more coffee. It's just like
Wait. What the fuck?
He's just getting.
Where you
more-
going?
She's
She's getting
Yeah,
more
I
she's
guess
a
she
coffee.
is.
fashion designer. Let her go. She's not
I guess she was
part
just
of
kind of
this.
listening to all that, yeah.
Yeah. Given the fact that our two dragon friends who were good at keeping secrets haven't said a word since I said anything about that. And I'm not saying
Sorry,
this out
like
loud.
what?
This is out of character. Given that they're two like draconic Kieran friends who were present, well, just one now. She hasn't said anything, so I'm kind of thinking maybe I've got something going on here.
Yeah, like I didn't even hear what you were trying to question. Like I
Oh no! I wasn't questioning anything. It was just out of character to everybody that I think I may be on something with that, but
Yeah, about what? That's what I'm saying. Like I didn't.
About
About
Koinor
Koinor.
being Cammy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like
Our
she's
secret-keeping dragon.
she's just like listening over here. Just to you prattle-on, you know. If and she stops talking.
All right. That's
You know
okay.
what?
Your silence
we-
speaks volumes, Cape.
We
Volumes of secrets.
we could get away with it. Swift, you said you took a selfie with Cammy, didn't you? No, not with Cammy,
yeah.
with the Koinor.
With the Koinor, yes, after we
Yeah.
came back with the Bellmares.
In her pony form, you said?
I don't
Uh,
think you mentioned anything about that.
I never mentioned it. I came
it
out.
wasn't mentioned it, but I think when you were negotiating with her, you specifically
I
like, hey,
requested
can I-
her more
Yeah.
equine form.
Well, yeah, so that's a good question to ask, since you actually requested that. We might be wondering if you actually got to see that stuff.
Oh, I got to see.
Was it Cammy?
Unfortunately, I am not at the liberty to reveal those secrets. These lips are sealed.
Ah.
I made a promise to her, and I see it in my own self-interest to keep the good graces of Koinor.
Okay, what's Mango then?
Ah, so there is a secret.
Well, let's not go prying into secrets when it comes to Koinor.
we're not.
You're
Yeah,
assuming
exactly.
there's a secret. I'm just saying that whether or not it is anything to do with what we're talking about, I'm just saying that I'm not going to talk because it's not business that I'm at liberty to share.
Going back and forth about it is pointless. Like I said, I have a thing that I believe if next time I see Cammy, I'll know for sure. And if not, then it's not true. But for now,
Well,
let's go to the auction house.
Oh, you have another
Well,
trick
if
up your
we're-
sleeve, Miss Sophie.
Mm-hmm.
If we're concerned about Cammy the camera Kieran, then having her close by could, help us keep an eye on her. And it may turn out that she's nothing more than a photographer.
Yeah.
Well, then it would make me feel a lot better about what's been happening. So yeah, I'll join the team that is dealing with Cammy in the auction house.
All right. Well, we need a team to go with Swift, and the rest of us will be looking for the civilians. Cersei, I'm going to need you on this one.
What was I doing again? Why are you sending me to Buckback? Probably still upset that I hijacked one of his top employees.
We need to ask a pimp named Buckback if he knows anything regarding the Godfather.
He's upset at Swift. I think maybe.
No, I wanna. No, it's fine. I'll go see him.
All right.
It stinks.
Look, whatever happens. Wait, which team should I be on? Cammy or Buckback?
Bro, Bellhop, you're the one like looking out for the missing people.
Yeah. I know. Look. It's 5 a.m. I'm starting smooth brain here. Okay, Cammy.
This is a dream come true for me. We got Cersei, Moonplanter, and Bellhop all on the case together.
Oh,
like,
that's
we are a super team.
Yeah, that'll only take 6 hours. Like, yeah, that's actually a pretty good dream team. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, look. Whatever you do, just we get Cammy, just to have her meet us at the succubus, because I need to get back to work. So might as well just kill 2 birds with one stone.
Listen, the rest of the Bellbears have got it in hoop. We don't have to worry about anything until the garden party after the
We need to report back to work, Cersei. This is important. We need that platinum.
Yeah, but everybody is at the auction right now. We don't have to cover any ships.
I think we've been talking about the 30 minutes that it took for the auction to start. So we better get
our
going.
big shift is going to be the garden party. I'm assuming at some point later. But I'm going to assume that he's after the auction. We have some time to do stuff.
Yes.
Or not after the auction, but after the runway. All right, that's our big ship.
Balcony, do you have any ideas or suggestions?
Malgany Blitz seems to be engrossed in his spoon, and he's just kind of humming a song. He seems to be making a song. It's the cringe. Huh? What? She looks up.
Sorry, could you say that again louder, Mr. Blitz?
What's going on? What? He just got pulled out of his own little world for a second.
The missing ponies, do you have any ideas?
Do you, Wicker?
My idea is that if we found them, it'd be a good way to lighten our load. We've still got gifts for them.
Right.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
All right.
It's a pretty dear response there.
Thanks for your input.
Very cool.
All right, so out of character, who do we have at our disposal? We got the deer. We got, don't know where they're going, if anywhere, but we've got Ophi, Moonplanter, Cersei, and Bellhop. Definitely going to look for the ponies.
Yep.
So that leaves, I'm guessing, Madame Fortuna, 777s, Swift Sail, of course. Anyone else?
Electra.
Electra.
Tangent.
So we're going to try and divvy up teams right now.
Hello.
I just remembered something. Do you know where Ivory Drop is?
Not at the moment.
Try to reach
Sure,
out to her, make sure she's okay, and then let her know that we need to speak to her regarding the mirrors.
I'm sorry, why is the Godfather such a big deal right now?
The Godfather is...
I'm getting a little bit lost in the web.
Okay.
I don't know what's going
Godfather
on.
is the one who's coordinating the jackals, who's coordinating the mirror cultists, and is, for all intents and purposes, an enemy of the Bannermanes. He coordinated the attack on the castle to try to steal artifacts. We need to put a stop to him, so if we can find out where he is, who he is, then any information regarding that can help us in our fight to put a stop to this.
Yeah, don't sound so imperative, Mr. Planter, says Magnifique across the way.
When she come back?
She said she just had to go get coffee. She came back. She
Yeah, she came back.
Yeah, I
Yep.
didn't see her coming
Yeah,
back.
no.
She just teleported back here. I'm kind of freaked
No,
out.
I
She
saw
walked
her
back in.
move. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like she just kind of like sips that coffee for a second. If he did in fact organize something, he does it every single year. Just this was a particularly bad one apparently. It's not like it would happen twice in the same year. So you get information, yes, but don't sound so doom and gloom about it.
Everything is doom and gloom because the entire world's at stake. I'm trying to take care of every small piece that I can so it doesn't become a bigger problem. And quite frankly, Miss Magnifique, you're letting on a lot more than you may think. If you know something that can help us right now, please share.
I know nothing. I am just suggesting. These are things I told you yesterday. Yes? They do this every year. It's always something. Usually this, the calligraphers, they take care of it, yeah?
You're telling me the mirrors of Sorshin attack Haladai every year?
Every single one. And I mean, like, that's also what Kohinoor told you at one point.
Oh, out of character.
Was it
Yeah.
was it as bad as this year?
No, like, when you guys spoke with the dragon, or like, yesterday, last night, like, she kind of told you guys that, like, this was, like, they're getting worse. This is kind of like the worst one. They had mentioned it.
Well, all the more reason to act swiftly.
Swift?
Ah,
Well, anyway,
I am a nice way to act.
the
A
sooner we
model
find-
for all. Sorry.
The sooner we find these civilians, the sooner we can get on the runway.
Right, speaking
Are you
of
guys actually getting on the runway?
I am. I've got a tux I need to show off.
I will show up for the auction for perhaps an hour or two, and then, I do recommend you buy what you need. And she looks down the table a little bit here, and specifically at those who are going out. Reminder, your deadline is to get to the castle and get ready in your spots no less than 2 hours before we go on the runway.
2 hours.
1 hour, okay. 1 hour. Please make it there. She, like, implores upon you guys.
We'll be there by the time the curtains raise.
No, not by the time the curtains raise. I need you there an hour before, at the very least. We have to make sure that you are prim and proper, and every single one of your hairs is in the proper place.
And to maybe take a shower as well.
Please, yes. She's like looking at, because you guys are just discussing about like, hey, let's go out and adventure some more. She's like, no, we have the runway. No, that's not how that works.
We'll do our best, but the civilians come first.
I am a civilian.
Never mind.
You're not currently trapped and hidden away somewhere.
No, I am up front in front of everybody, and you will embarrass me if you do not show up.
Well, then let's not waste any more time.
Very well.
Shall we go?
Yes. They stand up.
Which. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say she stands up. Very well, and starts walking toward the door. I assume you guys are kind of going to.
All right, dream team, let's go.
Let's go.
Who's
I
on
gotta
the
do-
dream team?
We got Cersei, Ophi, Bellhop, Moonplanter.
Write it down.
Did anybody else want to volunteer to go with us?
I'll go.
Cersei puts her arm around Wicker. But you come along with your Ate Cersei, huh?
What? He's like, probably breaks a little wooden stick house he was making. Wait, what?
I've been seeing you very often this gala. You should come with us. So come with your big sister. Sorry, she's giving you the arm around like
we fought together in the greenhouse, but okay. Where are we
Spend more
going?
time with us. We're going to go see the Godfather, I guess.
No, we're not. We're talking to Cammy.
No, I'm on the dream
Godfather's
team,
everything.
dipshit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're on
that's-
the dream team, which means you're finding the civilians, Sarsaparilla.
We're
Yeah.
talking to Cammy.
We're grabbing Cammy. She's coming with us. We find the civilians, and we make it back in time for the
This
curtains
is
to
your
raise.
case, Bellhop. You're coming too.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah,
but
she
it's not the Godfathers. The other ones are dealing with the Godfather. We're dealing with Cammy.
Starcy, do you need some water?
Sorry, fucking.
She needs one of those drinks.
Oh yes, too much cocaine.
She's excited. And he
Her age is
smiles
starting
up
to
to
take a
Starcy.
toll on her.
Wicker smiles
It
up to
doesn't matter where
Starcy.
I'm going. I'm following.
She's just
I'm
excited.
following Mr. Planter. Okay.
Very well.
Wherever that leads, it's whatever.
You called yourself Aunt Sarcy?
Ate. That means big sister. In,
Ate.
Filipino.
Whoa.
I was gonna say grandma. Oh, never mind.
Ate Sarcy.
Yeah.
Ate Sarcy.
Triple doesn't call me that anymore, and nobody at the High Rollers calls me that anymore. Even though I try to force them to.
Well, I guess I can.
Sounds good to me. She hugs you a little closer with her arm.
He,
I knew I could
gives-
count on you.
Always. And he smiles and gives a big deer hug.
All right,
Good to have you along.
Mr.
with me.
Planter, lead the way.
I don't know why you included Cammy the Kamakurian on there. She's not currently in your vicinity.
We're gonna go grab her real quick.
Oh, she's not here.
Okay, we're gonna find her first then.
Okay, this
It'd be
is
easy for her to find us.
this
Oh,
is
yeah, I guess you
this is me telling you she's not going to be part of your adventuring team as a DM, if that's what you're
She-
expecting.
She's not part of the adventuring team. She's a journalist following the adventuring team.
You know, part of
This
me
is for her
thinks that
big
that's
scoop.
exceptionally dangerous. You might have to convince her of that first.
It is exceptionally dangerous, but think of the
But she's a
story.
civilian.
She's a
Trying to
civilian.
loop her in like you did Mango.
All right, dig this. I got military experience. I guarantee you, civilian journalists were embedded with us, and they got shot at just as much as we did. But they had their cameras at the ready.
That's
And
great.
they
You
were-
guys aren't in an active war zone.
You're at a
Well,
party
then
to be
she
fair.
shouldn't have to worry as much. The biggest threat was already taken care of.
Oh yes, come with us. We're gonna go try to track down some missing people after this mass shooting at a ball. Like,
Look, we're gonna convince her with a Pulitzer Prize or something.
Do we need
fucked,
her to
you know?
come, or can we just ask her? You guys said that
yeah, you
she
guys
was
are
dating.
you guys are gonna have to go there and convince her wherever she might be,
Yes.
and that will be part of your session. But she is certainly
Listen,
not going to be starting that session with you in any respect. Like,
We don't.
Okay.
We don't need to bring her with us if we're just trying to confirm what I was talking about. All I have to do is use true seeing and see if it's actually her.
it's like, yeah,
Okay,
she's
well,
she's a
then-
journalist, but right now the biggest fucking event of the year is happening around her. It's
Right.
like, you know.
All right. Well, out of character, is it imperative for us to do that true seeing on her first?
No.
Okay.
No,
That's
that's
just-
not
that's
that
just
important
a-
at all.
Yeah, that's just a novelty that I wanted to.
It's a funny
See.
side
Well,
thing. It's
yes,
a funny
yeah.
conniption.
It has
thought
nothing to
I-
do with our journey.
I thought it would have been cool to have a journalist embedded with us while we save the civilians, so that way the photo op is taken at the moment we find them. I thought that.
Oh,
would
we
be-
do have a journalist with us. We got the bellhop's
Yeah.
funny
Yeah,
little hat.
Yeah, she totally got the camera. Like,
She has a
See,
camera.
She can
She could just
sell.
leave it on record.
Guys
Wait,
can
that's
sell
her
the picture.
camera? Oh, okay, bellhop.
What?
Yeah.
Did you not see her cool new hat? Why don't you show it up?
No, I just walked up to y'all and Nettlekissed, whatever her name is, got upset that I walked up to her.
Yeah, what a rude bitch.
Well, anyways,
Get him, sorry.
bellhop,
yeah,
if
she
we
is
have
quite
your hat,
rude, isn't she?
yeah, I'm glad we
bellhop,
did
if
our
we have your
business.
hat that's very resourceful, so we don't even need camming.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're fine.
And look at this. Hang on. Is there something on the table I can knock over?
Yeah.
I gotta fucking go at it with this. Give me a moment. Look at this shit. Now this.
Look at this shit.
Oh,
Hey!
I'm looking.
God.
The camera
I'm knocking
punch.
Camera
I'm
punch.
knocking one of the candles. I think this means to deceive, even though it's shit.
Just like start spinning around and
Yeah,
stays
like
standing.
Inspector Gadget.
Fuck.
Yeah. You definitely destroy that one single candle holder, and Cafe gives you a very mom-like look.
I'll pay back for it. How much?
Cersei starts clapping. Yeah, very good.
You break
How
it, you
much
buy
was
it,
that?
bellhop. 3 gold
How much?
pieces.
3 gold pieces it is. That was worth it.
Oh,
I'll make it 6 just for the trouble.
you're a wonderful person.
I thought you were broke.
Look, I feel this is why I'm broke. I am not a good businessman.
Better to give
Alright.
than to receive.
I think that's a good spot for us to wrap up here. We've had a good little session. You guys have some planning going forward, so I think this is a good
Yeah.
good point for us to stop. So I'm gonna go ahead and